got a solution. We know this out some, right? Take a hit.
No way, man. I don't do drugs.
Oh, come on, man. If you're not an alien, you got nothing to worry about.
Zeke's right. This is the only way to know for sure.
Yeah, come on, Stan. What are you afraid of, man? Look, we all do it. Casey.
Why me first?
It's your birthright, man. Just fucking take it. Easy, boy. Stokely.
I'm not putting that hack drug up my nose. It's so 80s.
Aliens are taking over the Earth. Weigh it. Sometimes she can be a real bitch.
I'm just happy you came.
Oh yeah, well no, I was just at the school and I've been making scat.
Like shit? You've been taking shits?
No. I've been making scat with I've been going to the truck stops and buying all the no-dos I can and caffeine pills and fucking ibuprofen, and I've been putting them in these little pens, and I've been
Oh my god, you just snorted a big pen?
So bad.
Oh my god, what is that?
It's scat. It's scat.
Oh, I know you keep saying scat. You got to work on that name.
Then I take it to the schools. I park in the parking lot and I open up the trunk and I sell them to kids. And $5 a pop, $5 a pen, and I've been making a killing. And school just got done, so I've just been doing that. Here, I'll give you one in the house, man. First one's free.
Okay, all right.
Are you allergic to
Yeah, no, I'm not allergic to anything, but what's it gonna do?
Well, it's guaranteed to jack you up, man. Guaranteed. I don't know. It's my secret recipe, man.
How'd you get so cool all of a sudden? But
I don't know. I've just been messing up my hair.
Ooh.
This way, you'll get a stomachache too.
Oh man,
have you eaten anything today?
No, I haven't. That's
gonna mix up.
I am weird. Wired. Well, okay. You won't believe what I have. Okay, I got some unaired Halloween, like unseen Halloween bootlegs.
Oh, you're talking about the killer cut of Halloween?
Yeah, but they're different, man. Okay, they're not from normal Halloween stuff, right? I got them from California, so yeah, it's gonna be cool. But they're 4 unseen Michael Myers movies.
Okay, yeah, I think
they take place between 6 and 7, apparently. So yeah,
well, Letterboxd got nothing on them. Nobody's ever reviewed it.
No, I know. That's why I'm so excited about them. And this scat is good. Damn. No. But what they told me though is that these are legit. They were too hardcore to put in 6 or 7. So they just made them bootlegs, and they're total underground Michael Myers shit, man.
Reviewed them.
Well, do you want to watch them or not? I don't know. Just give me one. Give me another one of those pens, huh?
Yeah, man. $5.
Oh. Okay, that one's giving me a stomachache. That one's giving me a stomachache, and you just threw up.
You're gonna get a headache too.
You just threw up, which makes me want to throw up.
Really bad headache too.
Okay. Anyway, so we should. I don't know. Do you want to put one of these in? I'm all jacked up. We got to do this. We got to do this before you throw up again and make me throw up.
All right, yeah, pop it in. Okay,
all right. Here's the first one.
Okay, that's just Michael Myers from 6.
Yeah, it's definitely
That's
the
Michael
mask
Myers.
from 6.
I don't know why he's coming out of a bathroom stall like that, though. He looks like he just took a shit.
That is odd. What's
He
he?
looks like he just went to the bathroom, and then he's just kind of...
Okay, yeah.
This is like behind-the-scenes footage of, like, number 6.
Why has he got such... Yeah, like, this girl that he's chasing, she's got super long hair. Anyway,
He's got toilet paper hanging from his boot.
Oh my god, what is this? Okay, hey, at least the mask looks cool, right?
Yeah,
the mask looks pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, could be bad.
7 days.
The hell was that?
I don't know. This is probably the director.
That was weird. Yeah, probably the director. Whatever. You know, yeah, just talking behind the scenes. I don't know. That one wasn't great. But maybe we should try another one, huh? You didn't need to do any more scat? Are you good? You need to throw up again? You're actually bleeding.
Oh,
You're
yeah, my
bleeding.
nose?
No,
My nose?
no, your eye. Your eye is bleeding. Actually, that's really bad. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway, let me put this other one in. Oh.
Okay, that's just like,
Why has he got such puffy hair?
is this like the
That's
urban Halloween? He's kind of got like a fro.
It is kind of like this weird brown afro.
So is this just like the stunt man that Michael Myers had or something?
What's he spinning a ladder around for? What is that?
Yeah.
This is some weird avant-garde type shit. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Why didn't anybody review these yet?
I
mean, are
don't
you the
know,
only one that
man. I
has
think I'm
them,
getting
or-
hustled here, but we got 2 more, so let me just take this one out. Well, it's almost over. Hold on.
5 days.
All right.
Five.
yeah.
What happened to 7 days? I don't know. Maybe that's how long they.
Maybe you're supposed to wait a couple days before you watch the second one.
I want to take 5 days to watch the third one here, but yeah.
Well, they're
anyway,
pretty short. They're pretty
they
short.
are pretty short. All right, let me take this other one out and. All right, this one's got to be better, right?
Hey, man, they're your tapes, man. You want them to be good.
I just hope the mask is different on this one. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Is this the blood in my eye, or?
No, he's got 50-cent piece eye holes cut in this mask.
Oh, yeah.
I could see cheekbones and all of his eyebrows. What the hell is this?
Yeah, he doesn't even look the right age.
No, he looks stupid. That's not even the same mask.
Maybe this is like Japanese version?
It
or-
could be Japanese.
Anime.
It kind of feels a little Japanese.
It's my own. No, that's definitely a white guy. I don't know.
What's he doing hanging out by that well? His eye sockets are in the mask are almost as big as that well hole.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's coming out of the well.
Yeah, this is dumb.
He's got wet
What is
hair.
this? Yeah, well, at least his hair's not as puffy as this one. But
Well,
man,
that's not even a jumpsuit.
I
That's
feel like we could see half his face behind
he's
that.
pretty much wearing a gown.
This is the worst Halloween since Halloween Ends. or fun.
Well, this is
I don't
footage
know.
from before.
Or
that.
Resurrection,
This is-
maybe.
yeah.
But yeah, this is. Oh man. Okay, you know what? Let's just put in the other one. Do another. Oh.
Are my eyes still bleeding?
The other one is. The other one is. The other one's just filling with blood. It's not actually coming out.
Oh, I've been doing this for like a day. Maybe I should have
You've been snorting no-dose and household chemicals for a day?
Well, there's ibuprofen in there. Actually, like got this chlorine shit, and soap is in there too.
Jesus Christ. All right, let me put. Oh, whoa.
You don't think any of those kids are gonna die?
I am seeing 2 of everything right now. This is. Oh my God. All right, anyway. All right.
Pop in the last tape.
Pop in the last tape. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake.
Is this my eyes bleeding, or is this like a cartoon?
This is going to make my eyes bleed. They totally CGI'd the mask in this one.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, but it just
Oh,
looks
this
like a
is
Japanese
terrible.
girl with a mask over it.
Oh, this is so stupid.
Oh, but she's coming out of the well. She's
Yeah, why is
coming
it-
out of the well.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary, but it looks fake. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
the CGI is so terrible. Why does it keep coming closer to the screen? At least back up. Quit coming out.
Oh, yeah, it's coming right out of the screen, Nate.
Jesus Christ! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Nate,
whoa.
it's coming right out
Oh,
of.
no! Wait, no!
Hey, back off, crappy Michael Myers.
Come on! Why has it got to be the CGI one coming out of the TV?
Back out! Yeah.
Corey! Oh my God! Corey, you alright? Oh no!
Hold on.
Oh God! The last thing you did was snort scat. Okay. Back off, Michael. You CGI bullshit mask. Get away from me. There's no. You are not killing me. Screw this. Pop rocks. Give me this soda. Screw this. I'll see you in hell, Michael.
Episode 73. The horror of 1998. We are the Savage Horror Creeps. This is a podcast. We talk about horror. We rank horror. We talk about all kinds of things horror. I'm Corey.
And I'm Nate.
That's Nate.
Hello. And my God, did we just get it out of the way that there's some whack things that happen in some of these franchises this year.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, though.
CGI Michael Myers mask is never fun. Never fun at all.
Jack Black is a Rastafarian.
Jack Black is a Rastafarian, yeah.
Jackie
that's
Black.
right. Who would have thought Jack Black and his...
We'll get into that. But, so 1998, I was 13 years old. I was just finishing up middle school, I guess it would have been.
Yeah, coming into your prime.
Great time for horror films. We'll judge whether or not this was a good year or not.
90s, as we...
We're talking...
as we keep doing
28
this.
years ago.
Yeah, which is crazy to think about. These movies are 28 years old now. But 90s is... historically, what everyone says has been rough for horror.
I think it's the second best decade in the world. I just think it has the worst covers.
Oh, where everyone stands in a V formation.
Well, everybody
and,
takes their headshot profiles and they just paste them behind
wear a
glowing
black
light
shirt and then stand in a V, and then we'll
look
take your
down or to the side.
Yeah, no, it's really dumb like that. But yeah, I don't know.
It is what it is.
The 90s have not been that bad, and I think that this year was actually way more fun than I remembered. When I looked at the list, I was like,
I had a hard time packing it up, so we'll see how right we were, how wrong we will. You'll be the judge. But before we do that, got a lot of news.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Violent Violent Nature 2.
Oh, In a
greenlit.
Violent Nature. Yes.
In a Violent Nature 2 is greenlit, and it has been reported that it is the same guy, the Minion monster, at a summer camp. So they are going to continue to follow that Friday the 13th trend, POV style, but with its slow pace
of
point of view.
the corpse of Johnny, not Jason, right? I think it's Johnny.
Right, but I'm just saying they're doing the Jason.
So do you think they're going to lean into the artistic stuff that they did at the end of the first film? You know how it kind of ends? Which we both like that one. That made our list of
Was
the
that
best of
artistic
2024. It kind of went a weird No Country for Old Men route, where it doesn't like there's no like epic serial killer getting killed by the final girl or anything like that, a final battle or anything.
They sympathize with them.
Kinda. Yeah, it gets kind of like metaphorical.
I just want to see more like log splitter deaths and
Well, you know they're going to come back in a big way because everyone still talks about
because the
that.
kills are so great in that
The
one.
yoga
All
kill.
they got to do is do some good kills, and I think it'll be all right. Keep it boring so it stays on continuity. Don't ramp it up and anything like that. But
That's why a lot of people hated that first film. I didn't find it boring at all. I
thought it was like, wow, we've been walking for a while, but that's fine. I don't care. I'll watch somebody play a video game.
We have been walking for a while.
All right. Well, in other news, A24 has acquired the rights to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I saw this. This is going to be a TV series, right?
Well, that's what they said about Camp Crystal Lake.
That's still going to be a TV series.
Apparently soon, but we've been talking about it since we started this podcast 3 years ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, that did.
So A24
did
is
fall
a
through.
movie company. They haven't said anything about a TV show. That's a possibility. And I've been hearing all this other stuff about the real original sequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or the sequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 that follows Bill Moseley's character Chop Top.
Oh, yeah.
There's footage. There's like a half-made film of
What?
a movie called, it's like an American Massacre, I think they call it.
And it's actually unused footage of.
There
Chop Top?
is footage, and Chop
Yeah.
Top started it. And
Okay.
Bill Moseley was talking about it. He was like, yeah, I thought we were going to do a sequel to a sequel. And then
I'd watch that. I'd watch that before I'd watch another Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie again.
Wow.
You know, Chop Top going on a rampage like across America.
Well, there is a script out there that apparently was really good that they started on and they had to stop, and Toby Hooper was doing it. But that's old news. But
He's
the
dead
new
now.
news is A24 has the rights, and I mean, it's got to be better than the two people that were fighting over it before.
Well, who were they?
Well, Paramount had the name.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
what I think New Line had the fuck character or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
I'm not sure exactly, but I know that they were fighting over who can put it out, and if they put it out, can they call it this and can they call it that? And
I worry that A24 is going to be more like Leatherface than that movie. Then it's going to be more of like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The movie Leatherface, I mean. You know what I mean?
A24's changed a little bit, but they make pretty good movies.
They do.
But I don't think that their niche
lately.
is remaking. So I don't know. Here's what I think they should probably do is take it back to the 70s and do X.
Yeah, except with Leatherface. Put him in there.
Yeah,
that would be
the
awesome.
whole family and the grandpa and
Yep,
the mass
that would be
graves.
awesome.
And I mean,
Because we really haven't got a true
do-
sequel to it. They've been all tried to be like different and weird,
No.
and then they introduce new characters as the films go on.
I think the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequels are pretty good. I don't
I like
think
the first four,
and the remake.
and the remake's good. Yeah,
And the second remake wasn't even that horrible either.
the second remake. Oh, the one on Netflix.
The prequel to the remake.
Oh,
Well, and Chainsaw Massacre had its merits, but
yeah.
I don't want to fight, so we'll leave it be it there.
I don't want to fight. Well, speaking of Paramount, we just heard right before we started recording that Netflix backed out of the deal for Warner Brothers, HBO, all those rights, all those films, which I guess it opens it up for Paramount to take that on. But what I love about it is that Netflix is out of the deal, which they've been killing off theaters left and right. So at least Paramount will want movies to go to the theater again. Now, I know there's a whole bunch of politics and shit like that goes into it, but still, I think it's a good thing for us theater goers, right? That movies probably won't be killed in the theater and going straight to Netflix.
AI's coming. Streaming's already
AI
here.
will kill the movie industry, yep.
Everything's coming. Just wait.
Or us. It'll kill us first before it kills the movie
I
industry.
try not to. It's too big a news. That's like predicting the end of the world and everything. Like, you know, that's like actually getting into real politics. That's too big a news. I don't know how I feel. I'm too small of a person to have an impact on that. So that's
On
like,
AI?
no, on fucking the big news of Warner Brothers getting absorbed by
Well,
Netflix and Netflix just trying to film.
I think it's a good thing because Netflix is really tries to be its own thing.
If you think about it, we're a horror podcast, and in the 90s, in early 2000s, some of the best horror movies were straight to video.
That's true.
Why not straight to home? I mean, I don't think we should be.
Yeah,
complaining.
but the problem is Netflix
if you bring the price down of films or the quality down in films, that might mean you get a lot more horror and you get a lot less censorship. But I don't think. But Netflix has its own censorship and its own budget.
It has its own budget. It probably
like
would
I
cause.
Said, I think this story is too big for me to
well, I think if they're going to go in and buy all those movies, they're going to jack the price up again. And Netflix is already expensive as it is. It's one of the most
unless
expensive
you get
streaming
Paul's
services out
package,
there.
and then you don't get to watch.
And then you don't get to watch a third of the movies on there. You get to watch them with commercials. Yeah,
I pay $18. It's not that bad.
That's still pretty expensive for a lot of the streamers out there.
And they got WWE, and the price didn't go up yet. But you can't watch them new.
True.
That's on ESPN. It's a mess.
It is a mess. But I think what's
Just
good for
take
movie
my
theaters,
money.
at least, is that Netflix is backed out of the deal, and now we don't have to worry about Netflix killing at least the theater experience. Right
For
now.
now.
For now. Yeah, until they try it again next year. But
All right. Scary Movie 6 trailer will be premiered tonight or a few days ago at the beginning of the Scream movie. So, Keenan Ivory Wayans, it's Marlon and
Damon.
No, Damon's the dad. Keenan.
I thought Keenan was
Wayans brothers.
It's the Wayans brothers.
The Wayans brothers Scary Movie 6 trailer will premiere in front of Scream, which is a great place to put it. And they will be making fun of Vecna, Pennywise. Apparently there's going to be a blackface, ghost face.
Yes, I did hear that.
And there's a whole bunch of leaks coming through and shit. But I don't know. Are you excited for a Scary Movie?
I don't think I've seen any since 3.
Anna Faris is back.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the weapons chick. Aunt Gladys.
Oh, God.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it'll be pretty funny. And then he said, and if Scary Movie 6 does well.
Have you seen them all?
He's going to do. Yeah, I've seen all the Scary movies. The PG-13 one's not very good, but they're all got something cool about them. But they said if this does good, they're going to do Don't Be a Menace 2 and White Chicks 2. That they're back.
Ooh, how are they going to do White Chicks nowadays? That's going to be interesting.
Well, you got to solve another case. Put on the costumes again. How were they going to do it before? They did it before.
It's funny that the White Chicks had better masks than Michael Myers does in one of the movies that we're talking about tonight.
Yeah.
They're actually more terrifying pretending to be White Chicks than anything that we saw.
And obviously there's going to be a lot of Scream news because Scream is coming out soon. But did you hear about Matthew Lillard's vodka, the Ghostface vodka?
I did.
Where they did a limited press and people bought it so quick that it got bought by a wine company, and within about a month, Ghostface vodka should be available in every grocery store.
It looked pretty cool.
All around. I'm not a big vodka fan. It makes me tired, but I might try it out.
That's what you got the scat for, right?
Oh, yeah.
It just makes vodka and
It
scat.
didn't wake me up. I think it fucking hurt my brain. You shouldn't make your own
You'd
scat.
shit body parts out.
Jesus Christ, my eyes hurt.
I'll get a bottle. We'll try it.
Yeah, even though you don't have to be you just got to support,
Yeah, and I want to support Matthew Lillard. I still feel bad about that Quentin Tarantino thing that he said, because he really took that personal. He really
He'll
feels
be
bad.
fine. SLC Punk is a bona fide classic.
No, I get it, and we all love Matthew Lillard.
So last episode we talked a little bit about Possession, the movie Possession, how Margaret Qualley is the chick, and then I speculated that Robert Pattinson would be the dude. Robert Pattinson's just a producer. Why he's a producer, I don't know. He's just spending money. But Callum Turner has been casted as the male opposite to Margaret Qualley, and that is legit. So Possession remake is happening.
Okay.
And
I think we can get away with that one. That's not on the radar from a lot of people. It's not like a super beloved film.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd be okay with that. I think that's going to be fun.
And then I did see a trailer to a new movie starring the chick from Ready or Not, Samara Weaving. Have you seen the trailer to Over Your Dead Body? Where it's got the guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall that sings the Dracula song?
Oh, I have seen that. Yes,
that
that's
was
what it's called.
pretty
Over
good.
Your Dead
I don't
Body.
know when it's coming out, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's all the news I got for this week in Savage Horror Creeps, the horror 1998. Yeah.
Well, have you been watching anything? Did you go see Psycho Killer at all?
It wasn't in our movie theater, wasn't even in the Menominee Theater. It was originally set to be released in like a lot of theaters, but it's so bad apparently and so boring and so cop that they pulled it out of a bunch of theaters, and you would have had to drive to Bloomington, I think, to see it.
I would have been pissed if I did that then, from what everyone's saying about it.
And then the Dreadful did come out on VOD, that unofficial Onibaba remake, and I didn't watch that because the trailer looked so bad. I did see a movie called Sweetness, though, which is an addition to the pop star obsession subgenre of horror. I think it's labeled a thriller, but it's about a little girl that goes sees some guy sing this concert, and he's got a drug problem, and her friend ditches her. She goes out in the parking lot, gets hit by the car by her favorite pop star, and he gives her a ride in order for her not to sue her. He takes so much drugs he falls asleep driving. She kidnaps him, ties him to her bed, and a whole bunch of madness, violence, and
it's
obsession.
Got that Stephen Ogg guy. That's that crazy.
From Walking Dead. Negan's secondhand man.
Yep.
And I actually thought the movie was kind of good. I remember I watched it about a week after it came out, and I noticed that on Letterboxd, I was one of the first 90 people to rate it.
Wow, look at you go.
So not a lot of people are watching this
material.
movie. Yeah.
I'm just a pro. I got to wait with all those pro chumps.
I give it a C-. I give it probably about a 3.5 star for a movie that I feel nobody's known about or seen. But I watched that with Ray, and she thought it was okay, and I thought it was okay, and it definitely deserves to be seen more than it has been seen. So
okay.
And then I watched Bone Temple 28 years later. Bone Temple again.
Watched it again
at home.
Did it hold up?
It was better.
It was better than
it was
first.
better.
Okay.
Well, I think because I went into the movie theater a little jilted from the first 28 years later, and I gave it a 3.5 stars, but I really loved the Jimmy aspect of it. And then now I'm watching it again, and I'm at home, and I'm like, yeah, I really like this movie, and I really focused in, and I could pause and absorb it, and I caught all kinds of special Easter eggs about it, like the Teletubby shit, and the and like I said, the zombie dick was a little bit smaller, and it was.
I noticed that.
Well, on your TV at home.
Oh.
Going to the big screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. So, I actually put it up a full point, so I'm actually standing behind it. I think Bone Temple's awesome if you haven't watched that.
Yeah, I agree.
My review made you not want to watch it. Watch it at home. It's actually a great paced film. Nia DaCosta, I think is how you say it.
Yep. She did.
She got a bad rap because of that Marvel's movie, but she's a good director.
Yeah, I thought that this is great.
And the pacing in this is great, and the way they're telling two stories simultaneously that meet at the end.
She's kind of an interesting visionary director too, because she did that Candyman one, and I know that there's some faults on it, but I thought it was a pretty good sequel. And then seeing her do the background of Candyman, like the lore with all those shadow puppets and stuff. Like, she's got some like cool skills there and knows how to present a story in an interesting way.
Good little brain on her.
Uh-huh. And she hit it out of the park with Bone Temple. Yeah.
I did also see, it's not really horror, but what is it? Good Luck, Don't Die, or Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Yeah. Gore Verbinski's new film, right?
What'd
you think about that?
I saw that.
Is that Sam Rockwell is in
Sam
that one?
Rockwell, Juno Temple, a bunch of people you'll recognize that aren't that. There's parts about the movie's a little bit longer than it needed to be. Parts about the movie were pretty fantastic. Parts of it were really dumb. It's, kind of Terminator. Yeah. It's really anti-cell phone. It's really trying to like jam the message that we're stupid, which I don't know if I liked or not. It's like, I guess it's a good message. Get off your phone, get off your technology.
Okay.
And live your life.
Yeah.
And then
that is a good message.
They do kind of like the T2 thing.
Although we need
But they
people
were
to listen
kind
to
of banging
Saboteur
it
Groups.
over your head too. Yeah, we're watching it on our phone.
Yeah.
And they're telling us to put our phone down. I don't know. It was pretty good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, B- or something.
B-.
Yeah.
What'd you rate it on Letterboxd? Because it was funny because you said C- for the other film, and then you're like, yeah, 3.5 stars, and I'm like, well, isn't that a B something?
Well, no, 3.5. I gave him the same rating.
Okay.
This one was a little bit better than Sweetness, though, so I'd say that.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Bone Temple's still holding up at number 1 of the year so far,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
You betcha.
But we have some big ones coming out this week. We have Scream 7 this weekend.
not today. But by the time you get this out, last weekend, right?
No, this
We'll
would
see.
drop on the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
So
Something like that. It'll
but
make
yeah,
sense.
it'll be
all
out
make
an
sense.
opening weekend, and I am trying hard to avoid spoilers. I did get one, and then I accidentally told you.
Yeah. Fucking great. Fucking great.
But yeah, so sorry about that. But I don't know. I've been hearing good things about it. So
I've been hearing okay things about it. Nobody's saying it's amazing.
a lot of people are saying it's better than 5 and 6, which I'm okay with.
But we will get I guess I'll spoil that right now. Our next episode is going to be a Scream ranking. So our next episode coming up will have all that digested, and we will give you the definitive Scream rank.
I'm looking forward to going
will
through
tell
all
you
those
that.
again.
Yeah, well, it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time. We'll give everyone 2 weeks before we talk about Scream 7 to go out and see it. And yeah, it's going to be great.
All right. And then, so horror movies is our thing. Horror movies is our favorite thing to do. When you watch horror movies, you know, some of you might smoke weed. Some of you guys might grab your favorite blanket. A lot of you make comfort food. What's a more comforting food to watch horror films to besides pasta, noodles? And this year, or this episode, we are going to be ranking the 5 greatest types of pasta to boil, put cheese on, put whatever you want on it. Not a noodle dish, but the types of pasta.
Oh, you're saying that just to blow mine up.
Well,
I see.
and I tried to explain that to you, and I know I'll give a mine, and then you give me yours. I was going to send you a thing of a list that said all the different kinds.
You don't need to be making lists on
At
on
number
pasta.
5, out of all the pastas that you could eat while you're watching horror movies, fettuccine. Fettuccine is a flat, thick noodle that often gets mixed with Alfredo and chicken. Very tough, very filling, very starchy. If you slurp it up, you might make a little bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Number 5, fettuccine.
Now, are those the same as egg noodles?
The egg noodles is a way that they make noodles.
God damn it! How do I get lo mein? That's what I'm trying to get.
We'll do
this.
We'll do a pasta dish.
This is what we have to explain to the listeners. This is the shit that you and I fight about off air. Is like we're fighting about noodles now.
I said,
4
yeah,
seasons.
we're gonna do a
in.
noodle rank. I should have said pasta rank.
4 seasons in, our lists have
Low-
been getting closer and closer together.
Lo mein
And now we're fighting about noodles
is
and
a dish,
shit.
not a noodle.
God, but lo mein noodles are delicious.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, number 4, the best noodle pasta to eat while watching horror movies, gnocchi. Gnocchi.
Okay. I love gnocchi.
Is
Yep.
that gnocchi? I think
it's gnocchi.
GNOCCHI.
Yeah, but it's Italian. It's
Yeah.
Italian.
Often
Hey.
put in soup, Italian soup.
Oh,
It's kind of it feels like a soggy cracker, but it's a noodle.
it is a noodle.
Something that you'd have in your mouth that you might mistake for a frog eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
Mix it with whatever you want to do. Anyways, number 3 best noodle to eat while you're watching horror movies is ravioli.
So stuffed noodles?
Ravioli.
Is that what you're gonna go with?
You know, the noodle is the ravioli, and then people put beef, and then it becomes beef ravioli.
Okay.
Some people put cheese in there, and then it becomes cheese ravioli. But the actual pasta itself is the ravioli, which is a pasta noodle that gets stuck together, and people squirt stuff inside of it, and then you put your pasta around it, you put it in your mouth, squeeze it between your hands. I've had 3 cans of beef ravioli before, and
In one sitting.
I've had cheese ravioli baked in the air fryer.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Any kind of ravioli, put a little sauce over that. That's a nice dish.
Hell yeah.
But I think ravioli deserves a little bit of recognition. Especially when you're watching horror films, right?
Yes. And dude, it's we have to preface to the listeners, longtime and new listeners, that this is a new bit of ours. We keep ranking top 5 things to whether it's pastas. Last week it was what, pizza?
Yeah.
Last episode it was best pizza franchises.
Next week's gonna be popcorn. I'll tell you that.
Oh, really?
Next episode's gonna be popcorn.
Okay. Types of popcorn?
Well, yeah, but let's give pasta its respect right now. The number 2 pasta to eat while watching horror films from 1998 would be macaroni noodles.
It's classic.
Make a mac and cheese with it. You can make macaroni pasta, and you put the mayo in it and the peas in it. Macaroni salad.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Macaroni and cheese. Just eat it dry. You can make pictures with it. You can make a macaroni Leatherface on paper with glue.
You could do that with noodles.
You ever done a macaroni picture? You ever made a macaroni picture before?
No, I have
You
not.
take all the
yeah,
macaronis
probably
and
when I was
glue
in
'em to a
kindergarten.
piece of paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while since I was
Make a
making
Freddy
things.
Krueger macaroni.
Yeah, is that what you were making in kindergarten? Freddy Krueger macaroni.
It was actually Ted Bundy and John Wayne Gacy.
That's what you were making in
Portraits, yeah.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
They're like, we need to make him a.
I liked the real ones when I was young. I like the fake ones now. And the number 1 pasta noodle to eat while you are watching horror movies has got to be spaghetti noodles.
I mean, it's a classic.
Slurpee spaghetti noodles. Get yourself some sausage, some mild sausage. Cut up some andulis. Put it with some fucking overpriced fucking Prego fucking macaroni and cheese. You're going to have it all over your fucking white shirt.
You love to get messy when you're eating these things.
When I'm watching horror movies, yeah. It's all about mess.
You get messy.
It's all about a mess. The messier, the better. I like to get my face full of fucking everything, and then you slurp it up. And maybe you got somebody in your life, and maybe you guys are sharing a bowl of spaghetti, and you end up having a little kiss.
Oh, because you share the same noodle.
Yeah,
and you Lady in the Tramp.
It.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I don't know, it looks like a big plop of brains and guts and goo. And
Sure.
I don't know. I feel like 1998, there was a lot of people eating pastas.
Man, I can't believe you forgot some classic
like
ones.
penne, like those bow tie ones.
Bow ties. I was thinking those are fun,
And then
right? You
there's-
could see some of those in your disgusting pasta that you're making over there. What
Yeah.
did you say? Mayonnaise and peas?
Yeah, macaroni salad.
That's what you're doing. Yeah, I think there's more to it than that. But mayonnaise and peas makes it sound, and you're just slurping it over a horror movie. I love it. Angel hair pasta,
Which is
the thin
it's
noodles.
just thin spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, but you can get some dense stuff on a fork.
Lasagna.
What about jumbo shells? You could stuff them.
Shells was one I considered.
Jumbo shells. You stuff them, and they're basically just taking an explosion of cheese and
jumbo
all
shells
sorts
are
of stuff
great.
in your mouth.
And then there's all kinds of
You
fucking
can get messy.
noodles.
Oh, you can
Circle
get
noodles.
You can get dirty
There's those
with noodles.
different colored like cone ones.
Cone ones.
There's linguine, which
No,
is just like
linguine.
shorter than spaghetti.
That's right.
I don't know. I think my list is pretty good. I think my list is pretty good.
I think this whole segment has just been very.
Well, maybe people, because now they can make some noodles.
It's true. Yeah,
Watch your favorite horror movie.
Make some spaghetti and you
There's
sit
no
down.
reason we can't help you out.
No.
Make your viewing experience a little bit better.
Right. Yeah. Maybe we're getting people in the mood to like, you know what? I haven't had spaghetti in a while. I'm gonna make it with bow ties and mayonnaise. And
Well, you know what?
peas.
On Christmas, I made a big spaghetti dinner. I used to not make spaghetti. This is something I've been making new is spaghetti for Ray. And on Christmas, I said, we're going to make noodles. She said, well, hey, Dad, here's what you should do. Get a whole bunch of different kinds of noodles and make them all and just have. So I made the spaghetti sauce with the sausage and the andouille and the fucking sausage, and then I did penne. I did angel hair. I did
nice
spaghetti. I had all different kinds of noodles, and then we just plopped the spaghetti on like 4 different noodles. So
that's fun.
You take a scoop, you don't even know.
You put like little cardboard boxes over it, and you're like eating it.
Well, no, because they're mixed together. You get them all mixed together.
Oh, that's fun.
It's a really explosion of texture inside of your mouth.
Just sloppy Christmas.
Sloppy Christmas. A lot of sausage.
I love it. Well, we don't have any emails this week, unfortunately.
What about?
No.
It didn't come.
Didn't happen.
Well, how about this? We'll check back at the end and see if he came through, because I find it hard to believe.
I have our email.
That he's been selling so many tapes that he didn't have time.
You know what? I really hope so. But yeah, our ongoing segment, 3 in a row of Letters of the Beyond.
Yeah. And the streak ends now.
The streak ends now, unfortunately.
And here's the question, though: is the reason why you guys haven't been sending us letters is because you're so intimidated by the messages from beyond?
Well,
so just know we don't guaranteed have a message from beyond because the streak has been ended.
That's right.
So it is up to you, the listener. To send us a message.
If you email in enough, we will give you your own segment.
So if you want to write us, savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Or send us a message on Facebook or Instagram. And let us know how we're doing. And we had some listeners that were writing in pretty regularly. And I think you already did your diligence. We'd love to hear from you again. So if you've been writing in and we were rude to you, give us another shot. Give us another letter. It's been a couple of weeks. And we are on YouTube now. So.
Yeah, that's right. So you could find us everywhere these days. We just got on YouTube, and that's actually going pretty well. So
listen
all
to
of our
little bit.
We don't actually put videos up there, but we do have all the full-length episodes out there for people to listen to. I know a lot of people prefer to listen to YouTube. It's not something I've ever done, but it works for some, right? Yeah. So we're actually available on YouTube now, as well as everywhere that you listen to a podcast.
So send us a message and let us know how things are going.
You can get in touch with us on Facebook, Instagram, leave something in the comments on YouTube videos, or you can write into the show at savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com.
And how about this? Somebody send us a truth or dare. We want somebody send us a message. I'll take truth, and then you take dare, or you can pick. Send us a dare and ask us a truth question. We'll answer it on air. No questions asked. Anything aside
I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
But yeah, so it's we love interacting with our fans, so hope to hear from you guys soon. Anyway, we should get into our main topic tonight, which is the horror of 1998.
Welcome to Fright Night. For real.
Yeah. So we have basically what we do is we pick our top 13 horror films of the year after we watch somewhere around 33 to 45 films out of that year. We rank them. We give them a number system. The highest one gets the most amount of numbers. The lowest one gets the most. We add his numbers with my numbers, and then we get a definitive list. And we have the top 10, the definitive Savage 10 movies of 1998, plus 3 honorable mentions, which we had a tie on number 13. So we actually have 4 honorable mentions that we're going to make sure we talk about just real quick. And then we'll get into our top 10, and hopefully you guys agree. And if you disagree, you're wrong. But anyways, our first honorable mention tie is going to be Subspecies 4 in Blade. 2 vampire films. Both got our 13th spot.
Both very different, though.
I watched Blade, and I love Blade, and I think Blade is probably the best horror comic movie out there. But it's just, it reeks of superhero shit. It doesn't.
Well, he
really
was a
reek of
Marvel
it.
character.
He still is.
Yeah.
Still is.
Still is. You're
Still
right.
is. And he was the first R-rated comic book movie to make money ever in the history of the world.
Yeah.
And it has an opening scene that is just glorious. It's a rave. It's a whole bunch of people partying in this basement to techno music, and the fire sprinklers shoot out human blood, and there is a blood feast, and there is a cool Wesley Snipes character doing some cool shit. There's a Steven Dorff villain that, hey, he's a little small to be
Frost.
And
That's why Wesley Snipes is Blade.
Chris
How was it?
Christopherson is in it.
Not great.
It's not there.
Frost.
So that's Blade. Great movie, big vampire, but just doesn't feel enough like a horror movie, I guess. And then Subspecies 4, which is the last of the original Subspecies movies, you get Radu, you get some returning characters. It is a full moon feature, and it reeks of full moon
Yes, it does.
cheapness. But I just love listening to Radu's voice so much.
Well, Anders Hove is so good as Radu.
And honestly,
in
the
those
costumes ain't so bad. It's the cameras that was really bad. It's the direction that's bad.
It's really low budget.
But there
at
is
this point.
a gothic feel to even Subspecies 4
Yep.
that I enjoy, and I don't wanna disclude this from me liking the first 3 subspecies. I like all the subspecies, and whether or not this one is the cheapest and the worst of the subspecies.
I haven't seen 5. Have you ever seen 5?
Well, it doesn't come out this year.
No, I said it came out in 2023.
Okay.
So
nope, I haven't watched 5. So one day we'll do the subspecies rank. Huh?
Oh God! I mean, they're not. You expect them to be terrible, but they're not.
They're really not. Well, and then Raju, he's slow. He's powerful.
And what's cool is that it's the same director and the same
the
actor
continuity
doing it.
and
So
the
continuity
continued story.
really good. Yeah,
It goes along a story.
It's just Charles Band started giving him less and less money.
So
as
yeah,
the
our
movies went on.
first honorable mention, Blade and Subspecies, 2 vampire movies, and leading on to our second honorable mention, which is also a vampire movie entitled Vampires, which is directed by John Carpenter. We talked a little bit in our John Carpenter rank that we did a very, very, very long time ago.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, there's cool things about this movie, and I don't think that this is necessarily a bad movie, but I hate James Woods in this movie.
Oh, really? I like
He
him.
is such a pompous little. He is so James Woods in this movie.
I don't mind. Yeah, he is very James Woods.
He's a
yes.
cocky, fucking arrogant, pompous ass.
Well, that's
I mean, he kills vampires.
that's
Don't get
James
me wrong.
Woods. Yeah.
And his co-star, whatever Baldwin he is,
Steven, I think it was, or
He's-
Daniel.
he's more evil than the fucking vampires. He's worse than the vampires.
He's kind of a scumbag.
He's
I'm not going to
total
lie to
scumbag.
you. Yeah.
And I wanted the vampires to win in this. And with the title like Vampires, you thought maybe they would, but no.
No. I don't really like the guy that plays the main vampire. Do you?
No.
No, I don't either.
I don't really like a lot of the characters in this.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what I did like, though, is the actual team of vampires when they're killing all the vampires in the beginning. I love going into the nests and raiding them.
Right.
I wish we got that for like at least half the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like you have this awesome premise and then they all get wiped out in like the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then it becomes this hostage situation where everybody seems like a villain. And I mean, the camera's good, the cinematography's good. There is a quality film here, but with just annoying characters. And I like James Woods, but I like it when James Woods
I like
is
John
less
Carpenter.
James Woods. And yeah, I don't know.
He tried to make this vampire western thing, and it kind of
Well,
works.
I think he was trying to do. He's like, oh, Robert Rodriguez did Dust Till Dawn. Watch this, and then Robert Rodriguez was like, still waiting for it, bud.
This is a no from Dust Till Dawn for
Because
sure.
it did make my top 13, but I didn't want it to. I wasn't rooting for it. You know what I mean? There's something about this movie.
You definitely liked it a lot more in the John Carpenter episode,
Well,
from what I remember.
Well, maybe you don't remember very well.
I don't know. I thought you did.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Go back
and listen to that.
find
Yeah.
out, yeah.
Yeah. We got a whole episode on John Carpenter films.
But yeah, John Carpenter being two John Carpenter, James Woods being two James Woods, and whatever.
Yeah, I like James Woods. It's just his whole supporting cast is just.
Well, and just putting that character of James Woods as this Van Helsing guy. Van Helsing wouldn't have that attitude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something didn't fit. Was it supposed to be Kurt Russell?
I could see that.
And then Kurt Russell couldn't do it, and he was like, well.
It felt like he recycled
why
a bunch
James
of characters.
Woods
Yeah.
to just be.
Here's the ultimate test: vampires or ghosts of Mars.
Ghost Mars.
Wow. Went with the
I
Ice
remember
Cube thing,
being
huh?
stuck on there. I mean, it's the second Escape from New York, or Escape from LA,
Yeah.
Ghost of Mars, and this one, and it's like
They're
which
all
one's
pretty
the bad one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's things I like about all three of them, but
Yep, for sure.
but they're fails, kind of, right?
They are
In
definitely
comparison
fails.
to-
Yeah. Yeah.
All
There's
right,
been a lot of love for vampires, and I think it gets a little too much love nowadays.
Well, and then you get. I was torn when I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool." But then, you always got this weird taste in your mouth at the end of it. Like,
Yep.
like
Yeah,
that wasn't
I
right.
agree. Yep. 100%. I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right, our last honorable mention, Phantasm 4, which, Phantasm's great, and you want to back up Reggie, and you want to love Reggie, and you want to, the tall man still in this movie, and they're trying to continue the story, but they're trying a little too hard. They're trying to set up all these things for this next movie, and then the next movie is the worst movie of all time.
I don't think it's the worst movie.
Ravager?
Ravager's the easiest,
And this movie,
the worst film of the series for
right?
sure.
And this is easily the second.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just fascinated by this one and 3. 3 and 4 in the Phantasm franchise are just so interesting because they're so weird, and this one especially leans into that dreamlike quality where you just don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, you get tall man backstory that's taking you back to Civil War times or something like that.
Yeah.
And I thought he used to be an alien and completely blows up everything. And it's just, I like it because I'm just still trying to figure out the Phantasm movies to this day.
And when it kind of has like a full moon budget.
It does have a full moon budget. Yeah. Don
It's
Coscarelli
a really low budget.
does not have the, well,
And it promises more.
Ravager has the lowest
and it
budget.
promises more to come after this, and it ends up being kind of a dud.
Yeah, it's a little anticlimactic at the end too, for sure. But
It
it's
kind of
just,
leaves,
I'm forever going to try and figure out these movies to see if I know what the hell's going on.
It wasn't enough for me. It just wasn't enough for me. But it does have the tall man. It does have old Reggie. It does have some flashbacks. And it has footage that was supposed to be used
In the first film,
film, which is
And you have
which is
Michael
great to
Baldwin back
see.
again in this film.
They do some things. They do
Even
they
though
they do some things to please the fans, but I wish they would have just tried to make a better movie, save some money some places, and made a smaller story that was fun to watch.
it's like he
I don't
wanted to recycle the footage and just couldn't figure out a good way to bring it together into a story,
know. Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that was Phantasm 4 as our last honorable mention. And let's get into the real Savage 10, Savage Horror Creeps. Funny that it kind of starts the same way. The last one was Phantasm 4. This one is Phantoms. And before you say anything, I'm going to do it first.
Okay.
Ben Affleck's the bomb in this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That's the big joke. He overacts and
He overacts. No,
but
he
it
does.
is part of the charm on why I like this movie. And most people that like this movie
I love them.
will then eventually say it's so bad it's good. Which it is so bad it's good.
I wouldn't say that. It's not so bad it's good. It's
Sometimes it's so bad
every time I watch
that
this
it's
film.
entertaining.
Every time I watch this film, I am so sucked in by the first half of the film
Yeah.
because it's actually like a real movie.
Yeah.
And then the wheels just start coming off.
And then this young buck superstar
Ben
off
Affleck,
of
yep.
Goodwill Hunting shows up with his fucking winter jacket. It's obviously not even cold there.
No, clearly not.
But he does have a cool cop uniform, and he's the man in charge. And, this is the second time I watched it, but this time I watched it, I didn't remember a fucking thing.
I never do
about the
either.
last time I watched it. Rose McGowan, fresh off of her Scream performance. I thought she was a really fun, interesting comedic relief character. Also, the babe of the thing. There is some dragging bore parts where they're explaining this unexplainable creature. Is it the thing?
Is it the blob?
Is it?
Yeah, it's weird. Right?
I still don't really understand what it is.
Because at times this feels like the 80s blob remake.
And is it more than one? Or is it a phantom? Or is it actually phantoms?
I don't even think Dean Koontz, who wrote this book and movie,
I was really trying to
even knows about
understand what the fuck they're talking about.
But you have such a good cast, though. You have Ben Affleck, and yes, he does overact in this one. Peter O'Toole, Rose McGowan,
Lev Schreiber's
in it.
He's a dick in this movie too.
Yes, he is. Nicky Cat, Clifton Powell. We've seen those guys. Those names might not ring out, but you've seen them in hundreds of movies before.
Well, and the Dean Koontz he's watching all these Stephen King movies get made, and I think he sold a lot of books. You know what I mean? I saw Dean Koontz books just as much as I saw Stephen King books.
100%.
And then he's had a few movies made over his books, but none of them have ever been successful.
No, Watchers was another one, I think. It's not good. It's not. He doesn't have a good run at all.
It just seems like there's like a curse on Dean Koontz movies being made. But I will say there were things I liked about this movie, and it does start off like it's going to be a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
But something happens, whether it's the
weird
plot not being able to be understood, the monster not making any fucking sense, Ben Affleck being our guide through this.
You really don't like Ben Affleck that much.
Well, no, I mean, like, and the joke from me being a Kevin Smith fan where Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, and Ben Affleck being cool to be like, that might have been my worst performance I ever did. But he was giving them what they want. He was coming up as a heartthrob. And
I think it's the script's fault. I mean, he just didn't have.
You have to be really cool, Ben Affleck. And he was like, well, I am really cool. And they're like, well, no, cooler than that. You know what I mean? Like,
you need to be reindeer games cool. Yeah. That's the thing is, like, I love the setting. I love the beginning of this movie. There's some weird evil in this small Colorado town.
Yeah.
And you don't know what it is, but then you realize about halfway through the movie that the film doesn't even know what it is. you know? And things stop making sense and people just start dying.
And then immediately when you're done watching the film, you forget everything about the film because it didn't give you a solid, cohesive story. But while you're watching it, I gotta say it kept my attention, and I was entertained, and it's something. You should watch it. But that's our number 10, Phantoms.
It is a mess. It is a mess.
It made it. Number 9, Strangeland, which is a.
See, I always thought D. Snyder made this film.
Me too.
But
he produced.
Yes, he produced it.
He produced, starred, and apparently had enough power to tell whoever was making this film, this movie's all about me.
It's definitely all about him.
D. Snyder actually does a pretty good.
John Pipeplow is
James
the director.
Woods impression. It's him literally whispering in your ear through the entire movie. When I was a kid, I used to like that monologue that D. Snyder had through this entire movie of him talking about
super
pain
cheesy
and pleasure.
Yeah.
But you're watching this at your age and you're like, this guy needs to shut the fuck
That's exactly how I felt. I did not like this film that much this time around.
He's just talking to himself.
Yeah.
trying to be Pinhead.
Well, he wrote this movie too.
Okay, yeah,
he wrote it too. So he was just sitting there like, this is gonna be great.
And obviously, this film is about warning teens from the dangers of the internet and talking to people you don't know, and sharing information. At the time that it was truly beginning, where we didn't really understand how dangerous
it was kind of cool to see the chat rooms and stuff where everyone's talking all at once.
When I was young,
I remember that.
This is what the internet is going to become.
Yep.
And it did become something awful, but it didn't become this.
It didn't become D. Snyder monologuing with a whole bunch of piercings in his face.
Well,
it was weird, dude.
And the Hellraiser
so weird.
sequel-esque to it.
It definitely feels like a Hellraiser film.
And it's like, they should have turned this into a Hellraiser sequel.
Yeah, instead of Pinhead, it's Piercehead.
Yeah. And then D. Snyder, he's hair metal. And you can see him just totally be a poser and jump into the new metal thing. And it's like,
I don't get it.
Why are you doing this, D. Snyder? And I think he was trying to stay relevant, and I think D.
Well, he's a huge horror fan. I know that.
I still like D. Snyder, and I feel bad talking shit about him.
Yeah,
because I got a lot of respect for Twisted Sister, and I got a lot of respect for the other things in his life he's did, which I can't think of an example, but I know he stood up for freedom of speech, and I know he's been
fought
in courtrooms,
censorships. Yeah,
and
he hates censorship.
He actually deserves a lot of respect for being a all-around cool rocker dude.
Mm-hmm.
But this fucking movie reeks of vanity. While he's trying to...
Yes, it does.
He's trying to train or warn children about the Captain Howdies. He enjoyed way too much being Captain Howdy. I love the name Captain Howdy. I actually used Captain Howdy as a couple of my usernames on a couple of things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because this movie was so influential to me when I was younger. But when I got
Exorcist.
older, I kind of was like, what the fuck? I like the cop angle.
There's a lot of what the fuck in this movie.
Well, and they got the girl that played Velma and Scooby-Doo as a teen. They got, I think the cop character,
Amy Smart was in it.
Yeah, Amy Smart was also a teen that taught a cop how to use the internet. Taught him how to use a couple of slang words.
They could have used a better lead than the cop. No.
Oh, you didn't like the cop? I liked him okay enough.
He's okay, but he's not a main character.
I feel like that guy
could
have,
you know what I mean?
Popped up in a Saw movie, no problem. He was like a Saw cop.
Yeah. Did you ever see Heat? That's how I know this guy from.
Oh, okay, he's
the shitty guy that betrays everyone, and he's kind of like he causes all the problems in Heat. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that was his biggest role, but he's good in a role where he's like.
Yeah.
In it for a total of 15 to 20 minutes, not the lead character going up against
I didn't
whatever
hate him.
the fuck D. Snyder was.
But well, then let's talk about D. Snyder's transformation when he gets caught for murder and torturing minors.
Yes.
He goes to an asylum for 9 months.
Yeah.
Puts on a cardigan and everybody's like...
And combs his hair. Flat. And that's it.
Doesn't cut it. He just combs it back.
Takes the piercings out.
And says, you know what? Captain Howdy, go on. Let's give this another shot. No parole, no probation, no monitoring system. They don't even fucking take the weapons out of his home.
No.
They just send him back to this blood-soaked torture chamber.
They just thought that's what the internet did to you. And if he had 9 months without the internet.
And he lives right next to fucking Freddy Krueger.
which is... I was having a fun time.
Robert Englund's great.
Robert Englund's death scene in this film. You know, he's just a minor character or whatever, but yeah, that whole death scene was ridiculous.
Well, it is. Robert Englund is the true bad guy because he turned he turned whatever his fucking name was, nerd name, back into Captain Howdy.
Oh,
you know who they should have casted instead?
Carlton Hen. What was it?
Something dorky ass name.
It's so bad.
Some dorky ass name. They should have had Marilyn Manson play this part because basically D. Snyder's playing Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, he would have been the shock rocker. That would have been perfect for this role.
Right.
Yeah, he would have sold it. D. Snyder, it just feels off.
Yeah.
And it feels dirty, but not in the dirty way that he wants you to. It just feels like cheap and weird. This movie's got a bad Sci-Fi Channel style.
See, I don't
to
see
it,
that.
though.
I feel like it's very 90s.
It's just how it's filmed.
It doesn't even feel like a B movie. It's like a real movie because the soundtrack is fire. That metal soundtrack, and literally Biles in the film in that gothic club.
Yeah.
I bought the CD soundtrack. I played the shit out of it. I actually, Cold Chambers on it. Fucking Soulfly's on it. Fucking Seven Dust is on it. Ted PE's on it. I know every song. And then D. Snyder made an original song that sounds exactly like a Tool song.
Oh, really?
But in the movie, right? You're telling me you don't remember when you were like, oh, is this a new Tool song?
That's what I thought it was.
No,
actually.
that's D. Snyder.
Oh, really?
Copying Tool.
Oh, you did a good job on that.
But I actually was trying to listen to that on the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not on Spotify. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Maybe Tool's like, hey.
Jim Maynard's like,
yeah. Yeah, he would. Wow. He is the type that would get pissed off about that.
That's totally a Tool song.
Yeah, Maynard James Keaton, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is kind of a diva like that. So I wonder if he would have been like, come on, D, take it down.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I said, this holds a nostalgia thing for me. There are cool things about it. There are dated, didn't age well moments as well.
No, this movie did not hold up on. This is the second time I've seen it.
Yeah.
And I really liked it back in the day. I was excited to revisit it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, what is this movie? What is this movie? Why is he going over the top? Why is he narrating? It was like he just tried to be Pinhead, but also the serial killer from Seven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He reminds me more of like the Trickster from God, what is that? Is that Brain Scan?
Okay. Yeah, well, looks.
You know what I mean? Looks wise, yeah. He kind of reminds me of that guy from Brain Scan.
It's weird. It is a vanity project of D. Snyder's. And I don't know. It seems desperate in a certain sort of way, but I still like it. I don't know, but I will say, I said, I also like the Hellraiser sequels.
I will say this is one of the most original films on the list tonight. Unique film, yeah, of the films tonight. Yeah, because a lot of them are sequels. A lot of them are kind of in the same genre or only exist because
of another one.
That came out before it, yeah.
All right, let's get into number 8. This one I actually didn't watch. I've never watched. I didn't see.
You still didn't watch it even before this.
Not even worth $4 for me to try. It didn't look like a horror movie. Didn't seem like a horror movie.
It's definitely a horror movie.
And I figured I let you just take this one.
Okay.
Number 8, Deep Rising.
Deep Rising. You got Treat Williams playing this.
I don't know who that is.
You've seen him before. Yeah. Have you seen
Tell me this movie.
Okay, so Treat Williams is actually a really good kind of like rugged, those John Carpenter character types, like a Snake Plissken almost. But he's smuggling.
Oh, he's Jason Statham?
He's not Jason Statham, but he's a wisecracker, like a Han Solo-esque type, right? So anyway, there's this whole cruise ship out there that mysteriously everyone goes missing on. And he goes and he smuggles this like mercenary team undercover to go onto.
I like that mercenary team.
Onto the ship, but when they get on it.
They didn't let any chicks on this mercenary team, did they?
If they did, they were so unmemorable that I can't even remember them. There was one chick, though. Famke Janssen is also in this.
Yeah, but she's not tough. She's not a mercenary.
No. She's just the sex appeal in this movie. But anyway, so he smuggles these guys that are going to go like onto this cruise ship and cause havoc. They're like kind of terrorist types. And they get on the cruise ship and everyone has vanished. And you don't know where anyone is. There's blood all over the place.
Predator underwater.
There's all sorts of stuff. Not quite, but it's more like, God, what would it be? I don't. Anyway, long story short, there's basically like this giant, almost like sea creature. It's not quite a squid, but it's like giant. It's got tentacles that can swallow you up. So it's kind of like got that graboid tongue thing from the thing, except it's from the Tremors, but it's way longer and it can snake throughout this whole ship. So these
squid.
Yeah, but it's a monstrous one. It's like a gigantic one, right?
Yeah, okay.
And it's a different type.
A tougher squid.
A tougher squid. A tougher giant squid.
That's
yes.
what you're getting.
Yes. And so anyway, these mercenaries are going through this whole ship and they basically start getting picked off one by one by this strange ocean monster in the middle of nowhere.
Tough squid.
It's a monster squid.
Okay.
It's a monster squid.
Yeah.
But Treat Williams is really funny.
So it's kind of like Suicide Squad?
Starro would be, yeah, if you mix a squid with yeah. Yeah, it's the prequel to Suicide Squad. Yeah, Starro mixed with a squid. But yeah, they go to hijack this luxury thing, and they're battling this whole crazy thing. And there's a lot of action. I will say this is an action horror film.
Not a lot of blood because it's all underwater.
No, there's some like gross stuff because like this thing will swallow you whole, and then it kind of digests you too.
When it eats you, does it look like a vagina eating a person?
No, it looks like a snake with a big belly. You know what I mean?
That's
so, but anyway, so I don't know. It's fun. The problem with it nowadays would be the CGI aspects of it, like especially
and the fact that this movie's been made
at the end
10 times better.
By as what?
I don't know, that Squid movie.
What Squid movie would that be?
Any Squid movie.
I don't know. This is a and there's some gross parts in this. I will say it's some gross parts. It's also made by Stephen Sommers right before he made The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. A year before, I think he made that one.
Because that movie's fucking great.
But it's a big blockbuster action film, right? So he can set up some like good set pieces in it. And there's some fun stuff to this thing. There's some gross things to it.
Sometime.
If you could see it for free streaming or I don't think it's bad for. I wouldn't rent it for $4. I would buy it for $4.
Okay.
Renting just as a one-time watch would be like, nah.
But are you gonna really want to watch it again?
I've watched it plenty in my lifetime.
Okay.
Now I did watch it a lot when this first came out, but as an adult and grown up, I've still watched it a few times before. Yeah. I think it's fun and Treat Williams is really underrated.
It's good the way that like Anaconda's good.
It's better than Anaconda, but it is kind of like that same B-movie monster. This is Treat Williams. You've seen this guy before, right?
Yeah, I don't like that.
He's actually a pretty fun, wisecracking. I don't know. He's dead now. You just motherfucker him.
Poor.
But no, Famke Janssen, obviously, as we'll talk about.
I'm not a big fan of her either. But...
Oh, really? Not in the movies that we'll be talking about tonight?
Well, we'll talk about it.
Damn. Okay. Well, anyway.
It did remind me of what you didn't quite sell me on this film. I'll watch it for free. I'm not gonna go find a mystery.
If you like aquatic horror and some
which I do,
slimy body horror type stuff, you'll get that in this. But it is kind of an action horror.
I did watch Predator Badlands for the first time, and I'm not gonna say much on it.
Yeah, you missed the segment.
But that shit is.
Yeah, I saw your rating. You really liked it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I just don't need the Yucha's backstory or whatever. I just want him killing commandos.
You haven't seen it.
I know.
So shut up.
I know, but I'm not interested in seeing it. But you know what? Deep Rising better than Deep Star 6 or movies like that.
Another movie I'm not interested in.
Do you like any of the underwater monster ones? Like, what about Leviathan? You ever seen
Dagon? That's pretty good.
Okay. Dagon's. There's a little Dagon in here. In Deep Rising, I would say.
All right, number 7. Best horror movie of 1998. Debatable. That last one that you talked about is a little debatable on whether or not it's horror. This one is really debatable on whether or not it's horror. Darren Aronofsky's
Dean Effernan.
first film,
Aronofsky. Yep.
Pie. Math horror. I think that
that is scary.
If a lot of people didn't put this on their list for the best of 98, I probably wouldn't have considered it a horror. And then I watched it and I found some horrific parts. And I do like this movie. It is one of those movies that you're never in the mood to watch.
Yeah.
But if the moment
I know
does
exactly
happen
what you're talking about.
And all the magic comes together, it is a pretty excellent movie. It reminds me a lot of Eraserhead. And we counted Eraserhead as a horror film.
I think Eraserhead has way more horror in it than this movie, though. That, like, the baby in Eraserhead.
Well, in Eraserhead, he doesn't drill his brain with a driver to make himself stupider to be able to live a life that he can like, there is some psychological shit where this man literally is so smart that his brain starts fucking becoming his worst enemy. Mm-hmm. And this is really a story about a man at war with his brain.
Yeah.
And unveiling the truth of human existence.
But still not being able to wrap his mind around it, though.
Right. Yeah. And then having, holding the secrets of the world. People want to destroy you and use you and avoid you to the point where we get it might be singular, but one pretty hardcore body horror scene.
Yeah. Of
a man giving himself a lobotomy with a fucking homemade drill. Yep. Spoiler alert.
I guess he did ruin.
And then he can't, so he might need a calculator. He can enjoy his life for a little bit.
It doesn't seem that bad. It seems like a good trade-off, honestly.
Well, and he got lucky. Most of the time, most people that would have done what he did, he would have got dumber. Or maybe because he was so smart.
He figured out how to do it.
But I tell you what, Nate, if you did that, you'd be bleh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I would shit myself every time I open the refrigerator door. I do really like the film.
There's like some weird POV shots. There's it hurts my brain a little bit because I'm not that intelligent, and I don't like it when directors are so blatantly rubbing it in my face that they're smarter than me and that I'm not smart enough to watch this film. I think this is the third.
It's kind of the basis of the film, though.
The third time I watched this film, and I'm starting to grasp it a little bit better. And
it's cool. It's black and white.
Yeah,
we didn't say that,
and it does have some really cool. And then also knowing Darren Aronofsky's future films, it is it's interesting to watch the evolution.
Whoever
of
that
this
may
man's
be,
mind. Darren Aronofsky.
Yes,
it is Darren, right? Did I say
it is Darren
again?
Yeah, no, it is Darren Aronofsky.
Aronofsky,
right? This is what happens when you drill your brain.
But it's unique in its own way. It is, if it is horror, like we said, if one person thinks it's horror. But if it is horror, there's not many other films like this.
I think we had a good representation of it. You put it on your list and I didn't.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what the world does with this. Is it horror? Is it not? I think there's more than one person that considers it horror, though.
Right.
Out there. You know what I mean?
Well, and it does have the tag. So if you look under Internet Movie Database.
It does?
Body horror.
I thought I looked it up. Oh, body horror? Okay. Well, sure.
It's weird when it says body horror and it doesn't say horror. It just means there's one gross scene.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
That's Pie. That's our number 7. We won't talk too much about that. Let's get into number 6. We're going to get it's really going to start feeling like 1998 now.
Oh, yeah.
Urban Legend. And you kept on writing Urban Legends. And I actually thought it used to be called Urban Legends. It's just Urban Legend.
Oh, really?
And this is, so Scream happened. I Know What You Did Last Summer happened. And then the perfect third copycat of let's make movies like Scream, Urban Legend.
Yeah.
They get a group of teens in high school studying about urban legends, who their teacher is actually
Robert Englund,
in another small part, teaches them about urban legends. And then we got Jared Leto Joshua Jackson,
Ugh.
Tara Reid, that redhead you've seen in a bunch of movies.
Rebecca Gayheart. Yep.
Rebecca Gayheart as well. Doing Bloody Marys, doing dates with toes scraping on top of televisions. All the urban. What's your favorite urban legend?
The guy with the hook. That one.
The guy with the Candyman?
Well, no, like the lovers at the car.
Oh yeah, and then the scraping. Of
The scraping, you know. Usually it's a guy with a hook. That's the one I've originally heard, you know. Because they drive away and isn't stuck to the door handle or something like that.
Yeah.
But this, to me, of those three films that you said, like Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer, this one was always the most interesting premise.
Right.
At least. Because we heard all these urban legend stories and it's like, oh, cool, they're making a movie about it. And then you watch it and...
Isn't this Tara Reid's first movie?
I don't know.
Her boobs used to be bigger.
I always remembered her just from American Pie. But that would have been...
Right after this.
Was it right after?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like 99, 2000.
Okay.
I think this is Tara Reid's first show. She went on to do great things like Sharknado.
If the listeners could see your face as you're staring up the ceiling, and
I thought she was great. I like the teen dynamic. They seem like, I mean, it is fun, and like I will admit that this would be a task.
It's very
writing
90s
a script to take all these not one urban legend, but taking all the urban legends and trying to figure out a story.
Yes,
to have a slasher killer. And it might be one of the most unannoying I've ever seen Jared Leto.
I prefer this Jared Leto.
Now Jared Leto.
Then now, yes, for sure. Then Tron Ares Jared Leto. Don't know what's going on. Oh, and Alicia Witt is the other one. That
the redhead.
Yeah, because I was like, but Rebecca Gayheart's got red hair, and I'm like,
well, she's got curly red hair.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the straight red hair.
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, urban legends. I've seen the sequels to this film, and the sequels are just dead ass stupid, fucking horrible. And for some reason made me remember urban legend being really bad. But I actually enjoyed this watch quite a bit.
No, I enjoyed it. It's very 90s,
a cohesive, well-paced fucking story.
Very 90s slasher.
With a very cliche twist, but they were one of the first people to start doing this cliche, so you can't knock them that bad. Everyone did the same cliche after them. They were like the fourth to do it. So
yeah.
It's not
it's still fresh, and like I said, the premise is fun, you know, taking all those urban legends. The
twist at the end was kind of dumb.
Very familiar, right? Very familiar. Right. I always felt dirty about this movie. You want to know what it was?
Jared Leto?
No. Danielle Harris.
Oh,
because the last time I'd seen her before I watched this movie, she was this little girl in Halloween 4 and 5.
Now she's a goth chick that's getting banged.
That's getting banged, and you see her nude, and I'm like,
sex to death.
Even when this first came out, I was much, much younger then, and much more into seeing boobs than the dry, shriveled old man that sits before you now.
I actually loved her character in this.
Yeah, no, she was great in it, but I remember watching that and be like, wait, no. Yeah. I just kind of felt dirty about it.
I liked that urban legend too, where she, just kept the lights off. Could you
roommate?
Imagine?
Yeah.
Oh God, that gross goth sex
it's creepy
over there, and then
yep.
Wait, she's dead, and then I slept.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie. Urban Legends is cool and is worth you going back to it, and I'm glad that it made it number 6. Even though it's weird, 1998, like it kind of made teen trash horror, but there is a comfort food about it. It's just like pasta.
Yeah, I think
easy to digest, nostalgic.
Yeah, I think as it keeps going on into the 2000s, though, that's when it just beats it all to death. But yeah, this is still fun at this point.
Teens were kind of cool in 1998
with their bleach blonde tips.
Yeah,
and their many layers and bracelets,
their low
puka shell necklaces. Yeah,
all right, urban legend. And then number 5, one that you always remember being such a fucking dud.
Never.
And even now, I'm kind of remembering it as a fucking dud.
Never.
I just watched it recently, and I still know What You Did Last Summer.
Best one of the franchise.
Better than the first one?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I like it.
That's too far. But I do like it. My favorite thing about the film, though, is okay. Let me say the worst thing about the film. The acts that take place to get them to this resort island on the off season where it only rains. Okay. A radio station called them.
Right. Yeah. It's really bad.
Asked
It's really
them a question.
bad.
Okay. They got it wrong. Whatever. Okay.
It is. Yeah.
It was set up by someone that had to hope that they would answer it, invite the correct people, pay for it. Just the whole premise was such a
The
push.
setup to get them in a tropical location is ridiculous.
There's a way easier way to do this.
And even how the killer, which is a man with a hook, a disabled man, right? He's an old disabled man
that is obviously can't fish anymore. How did he pay for it? Even on the off season, it's got to be
the elaborate ways that he's able to kill people in this film too is also ridiculous.
The suspension of disbelief is out of hand in this film.
Yes, it really is.
And
but I'm with you.
Any intelligent person would be like,
dumb. Yeah.
There's no way that all that worked out the way that it worked out. Okay, but my favorite thing about this is that where they do go in the rain, in the settings, in the backgrounds, in the doom, and how you could be at some place that's so beautiful, covered with so much gloom, with no one there, the isolation. Basically, the only people you got to talk to is Stoner Jack Black, Voodoo Janitor, and Reanimator Clerk.
Yep. Wait, I feel like we're. Oh no. Yep, you're right.
I mean,
Voodoo
that's
Janitor. Yep.
No.
And
like
what about that? The sexy. I'll bring you towels.
The bartender.
Lady. Yeah, the bartender. Yes. Yep.
The bartender was cool. Yeah, and
Jennifer
Mekhi Phifer
Esposito.
and Brandy, fresh off of The Boy Is Mine. They did that together too.
I don't think I ever caught that one.
That song. Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine. They're fighting over Mekhi Phifer in the video in 1996.
Nope.
Mekhi Phifer.
He was great though.
And then Brandy, believable friend. Jennifer Love Hewitt, maybe at her peak of attractiveness. Huh?
I would agree.
And then I liked, Freddie Prinze Jr. was huge at the time. They sideline his character and put him on this bad luck tour trying to get to a beach. I liked that. I didn't think that was horrible.
How does his friend die?
In the car?
I know, in the car. But this killer, right?
Oh, he blocked the road.
Well, I know, but isn't he supposed to be on the island as well?
Well, he was.
Oh, never mind.
Well,
never mind. Yeah, never mind. I guess I did. I forgot about the spoiler.
And then the other one had to meet him there.
Yeah. It's a little messy.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
But the setting.
Yeah, I love the abandoned,
the scenery,
rainy,
the callbacks
resort.
to number one
Yeah.
where she's in the rain running around. Get
what are you waiting for?
Yeah,
no.
Get out of that.
Yeah.
I love Jack Black's character. It's one of my favorite Jack Black.
Yeah, stoner Rastafarian. What is he? The caretaker?
No, he's just
the groundskeeper. or something?
The pot dealer.
Pool boy. Well, yeah, he's the. Yeah, sure. He's the.
I mean, every Jamaican resort has
the resort just has a pot dealer.
Yeah,
a white Jack Black with dreads pot dealer.
Hilarious.
It's great. It is great though.
Hilarious and and just like what a sequel was supposed to be back then. This is like a perfect example of here's what you do.
Yeah,
kill a few more people. Do the exact same thing you did in the last one.
It's bloodier than the first film though.
And the gore is actually okay.
Yeah.
And the doom and gloom and like a rainy day, middle of the day, put it on, watch it.
Yeah, this would okay. I totally get your vibe. If you have a summer day, right, where it's rainy and you can't go outside and enjoy the fresh air.
It literally was raining the day I watched it. I remember I picked up Ray from school, went home, I said, "Hey, I gotta watch this movie. You should watch this movie with me." She was like, "I'm super tired, so watch whatever you want." It was the snow was melting. There was like a little half snow, half rain.
Yep.
She fell asleep. I watched this around 4:00, and I was thoroughly amused and entertained. And then I put it high on my list, and I was like, I'm such a dork. Why do you feel so much? It's like getting caught listening to Nickelback. Everybody hates this movie.
I never have. I think this is my favorite. I think this is way more interesting than the first one. First one kind of has that like TV movie-esque type of thing with it. You know what I mean?
Lifetime?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, like it's not
preachy,
it's not that it's not that bloody. You know, it's a rated R film, but it feels like
I don't know. They kill that guy from Roseanne.
Yeah, but that's not I don't know.
The first one's better, bro.
I guess it's original, but this one seems like it's up the ante at least a little bit.
Up the ante. It's a good sequel.
Yeah, it's a
way
it's a
sequels
good
are
sequel.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to make the audience be intelligent.
No, this is an 80s sequel that was done in 1998.
It's pasta and popcorn, bro.
Yes, totally.
I still know what you did last summer. Second best one.
First.
Pretty good.
I don't know.
Better than you think. Better than you remember.
Yes.
Number 4? Or wait.
Yep, number 4.
You ain't got nothing else to say about I Know What You Did Last Summer since you love it so much?
Well, I don't know. No, I think... No, we've already talked about it.
Jeffrey Combs' best performance?
No, come on.
He sucks.
Come on.
Movie, but
He does
It's
suck.
still cool to see him.
Yeah, I always forgot
What
that he was
about-
in here.
Okay, so Scream came out, what?
2 years before this.
No, Scream 2 came out.
I thought Scream was 96, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then Scream 2 was 97, the end of 97. This was the beginning of 98.
Mm-hmm.
Same ending.
Oh, yeah.
Same exact
Yeah.
ending, which was kind of cheap. But we have to suspend belief of things that are real, that make
things.
sense.
Basically, any kill in this movie that happens, well, not any.
And then the
but...
coincidental plot. But
Yeah.
all right. Number 4, Halloween H2O. 20 years later. First thing I'm going to say 2 things that I hate about this movie. I'm going to say
It's
3.
gonna go straight to hate.
I'm going to say 3 things I hate about this movie because there's 3 very strong hates, and then everything
Okay.
else about it I like.
Okay. Let's get it out of the way.
The title.
H2O is stupid. I agree. Yeah.
And H2O is so much bigger than Halloween. Okay, Halloween 20 years later. Who was the guy in the boardroom that was like, let's just write H2O? Halloween water.
Halloween water. Yeah, I know. That's what they did though. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, H2O.
Halloween, well, and it's Halloween 3, not Halloween 7. Because this movie retcons everything besides 1 and 2.
Does it even? Yeah, I guess no. It's her brother, right? Yeah. So yeah, two's in existence.
Okay, so first thing I hate, the title. Okay, whatever. I'm okay with them erasing those other things, even though I don't think that was the right choice. But how do you bring back Jamie Lee without? Okay.
Yes.
I hate Jamie Lee Curtis's performance in this movie.
Really? Why?
She is.
It makes
it's
sense
a
that
lot
she's
like
an alcoholic.
Yeah, but even like the new ones, like Halloween Ends, Halloween and Halloween Kills.
I think she's better in those.
God, like, okay, I get it. She's a powerful woman. Does she have to be such a fucking bitch? Such an annoying. She was so cool on
She's
Halloween
the head
1
of a
and 2.
school, a posh school in California.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be able to. I didn't want to be in the room with her. Every time she was on, I was like, please take me back to Josh Hartnett. And he was running away from her just as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I wanted her to die so bad. I wanted her to get.
Unfortunately, you get your wish in the follow-up film,
Right.
Resurrection.
I don't know. I didn't like Jamie Lee Curtis. That's the second thing I hate about it. The third thing is something that we addressed in the skit a little bit.
The CGI mask.
And just
The mask in general.
The 4 different masks.
Yeah.
And none of them being good.
No,
And
I like the 6th one. Like there's a time you see it very briefly in the beginning of the Joseph Gordon-Levitt scene and all that stuff.
Right.
You see it in there and it looks good.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck yeah, this is gonna be great.
Like, I kept on, is that an imposter? Is that somebody dressed up as Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Is that somebody and it's like, well, no,
they didn't even try. Like they
were just like, oh, it's a white
that
mask.
was the
All
design.
we need is a white mask. It doesn't matter.
That was the design that you went with. Really.
It is an improvement on in some ways. Okay. So that's what I hated about the film. What I loved about it was the Scream-esque cast with Michelle Williams, Jodie O'Keefe, the guy from Jumanji, and
Kevin
Josh
Williamson wrote it, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
So I mean, it feels like Scream and all that stuff.
Yeah. LL Cool J,
fantastic as Ronnie.
Yeah, and
love him.
Not being a good actor.
He is good. Yeah,
not being LL Cool J.
No,
being a security guard
and likable, super likable dude.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good security guard, but
no, he should have been fired. But he doesn't need it anymore because
essentially all this could be his fault.
Romance novel is going to be taken off now. A thriller.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have did his job, this movie would have been over earlier. So
yeah.
I love that.
The cast is great.
The cast is good. I like the ending.
I know you don't like Jamie Lee Curtis, but I mean, like, even her boyfriend, Adam Arkin, the kids, the core kids, I think were great. Michelle Williams, who went on to be a very prestigious actress now.
Well, and then bringing back the nurse from number 2.
Love it.
In the beginning, and having JGL and his hockey buddy.
Yep.
I thought that was cool, too.
Some decent kills in this one. Speaking of JGL. I'll just say, but it's the opening scene. You know everyone's going to die, right?
Yeah,
so.
Hockey foot to the face.
Hockey skate. Yeah,
yep. Cool. I like that.
I love the confrontation between Jamie Lee Curtis and
the window
Michael Myers.
scene.
Oh, no.
Brother.
I'm talking about when she goes hunting for him. It's something that I've always wanted to see in a movie. Yeah. We've gotten that already now.
Every time you see a pipe in a school, do you want to do a one-handed pull-up?
Yeah, dude, he's got some core strength, dude.
Shit's harder than you think it is.
And to lower himself down so slowly, too. My boy Michael's is fucking ripped. But I mean, up until that point, we didn't get the very strong heroine going after Michael Myers.
But you've been having like some weak heroin, or
you know what I mean. The final girl that hunts him, and she gets an axe, and you believe that she's going to kill him because it's Laurie Strode, right?
But what I love about it is what really happened.
You're talking about how they retcon it in the next film? Fuck you, dude. No one
I love that. I love that.
You don't love that.
With it, she's cutting her own head.
You can spoil it, I think.
That's my favorite part. Is when Jamie Lee Curtis looks stupid.
And she cut off a paramedic's head. Because it was a paramedic,
no, but if you do go back, the way he was acting was like out of character. He was like, what the fuck?
It's out of character for Michael Myers, too.
He's shaking and he's looking around all fast.
What's he do? Duct tape a guy's mouth shut, then put a mask on him, and then... It's pretty fucking out of character, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, especially when you see him in 2, and like he doesn't even open a door anymore.
But the fear on Michael Myers before he
just walks through plate glass doors. In the second one, he becomes this unstoppable robot. He lifted a human being up with a scalpel.
Yeah, I can do that.
The strength you would need in your
under the rib,
fingertips to just pull up that person in the second film. So he's totally superhuman. And then in that one,
you not being that strong of a guy, it probably seems hard.
You're right. I can't do any one arm pull ups,
but I have
for sure.
I have wrestler strength.
You do. You have a tight core. They can just lower you up and down. But him being mischievous,
getting down fast, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Anything on my feet, as long as I don't have to bend over, I got it.
I will say, though, I love going through this. This might be my favorite timeline. 1, 2, 7 in the Halloween franchise.
1, 2, 7, 8.
No, I don't. I'm not including 8.
But it is part of this timeline.
I know. That's what really bothers me because they fucked it all
it's
up.
not the best timeline.
It can't be now. You're right. Yeah. So I go back to 3.
You can't just stop after 7.
It's just 3.
You can't just stop after 7 because it's
I
a direct.
I can, and I do every October. Like
I did actually see something that you can go online and watch a new cut of Resurrection where it is only point of view from the camera, one person's experience in the game.
No way.
Yeah, I just saw that like when I was
no
smoking a cigarette.
way.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Okay.
Look it up. I should have screenshotted it. I didn't, but I was like, should I screenshot? I was like, honestly, I don't care.
If any of the listeners have heard of this
No,
or have seen it, please let us know.
We'll Google it and you'll see.
That would be crazy.
But Halloween H2O, I was at a dead standstill between my number 4 and like my number 7. They were all
on this one?
So exactly rated the same.
Yeah.
And I had a really hard time. I actually had to ask advice from some friends on which one I should put on my list. But Halloween H2O did get my number 5 spot. And so here it is at number 4. And I think it's...
I put it up higher. It's
there's
just
things I hate about this movie, but
I've
there's things
loved
that are
it
cool
for so long, and I know it's got faults to it, but
Right.
I don't know. I think it's one of the better Halloween sequels.
Yeah.
But I'm a stop after 7 guy.
Well, you can't just stop.
It really bothers me that you gave me that because it's true. If you're gonna go with that timeline, it's all fucked because of Resurrection. Damn it! Oh, that makes me so
one.
mad.
The best one is
damn it.
Well, H1.
It's fucked.
H1 and H2 is the best. Rob Zombies.
No. Wait, so can you not stop after 2? The original one of the timelines?
Well, so Halloween ends. The new trilogy only acknowledges Halloween 1.
Yep. So that's its own timeline.
And then the H2O timeline is 1, 2, 7, 8.
Yep.
And then there is Halloween 3 on its own?
Yep, it is. Because Halloween, he's watching the Halloween movie on TV. So
so it's a different universe.
It's a total different universe.
And then it's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
That's got to be the best one.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, man.
It's got to be.
You can't just go 1, 2. You can't just stop after that.
I don't know, man. I don't make.
Or you have to link it to a timeline.
I don't make timeline rules. But I feel like if there's movies after it that link to that one,
you gotta include them.
It's got to be included. That's like saying, "Oh, my favorite timeline is 4 and 5."
Well, because you get
and then ignoring 1 and 2.
I'm just saying you get a definitive end at the end of 2, right?
Yeah, but then
and then you have the Jamie Lloyd story.
But then there was other movies made that continued off that. I feel like you can't. Not. I don't know. I feel like
it doesn't matter. Resurrection fucked it up. Damn you, Resurrection.
All right, that was number 4, 1998 film Halloween H2O. Halloween, or I like to call Halloween Water.
Halloween Water.
Number 3 is a movie that I knew I loved when I was young when it came out. I knew I loved it. I knew it was one of the greatest horror films ever made. and then I lost myself for a while, and I convinced myself that this isn't a good movie. And now in my old age with my longer beard, I realized Bride of Chucky is fucking awesome, dude.
Bride of Chucky rocks. Second favorite in the franchise.
Well, I disagree there. I disagree there, but oh my God, it's so funny. It's so perfect.
So great.
It's so high budget. It's so theatrical. And we have Chucky and Jennifer Tilly. Okay, one of the greatest castings of all time in the history of horror was Brad Dourif as fucking Chucky. Charles Lee Ray.
Yeah.
One of the second best castings of horror movie history is Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany, dude.
Yeah.
How
She is
fucking
perfect. Yeah.
was she for the role? Their chemistry between each other, they're talking. How funny, how fucking scary,
So
how
funny.
edgy, how personality, how perfect of a storm all that came together to do.
Yeah.
Okay, and this movie was one of the first movies to give homage to all their horror movies.
That's what I love about it. For horror film buffs, you could just have a blast just watching
they
all the
placed
in
Chucky
jokes.
in a universe that worshipped the slasher genre. There's nods to Pinhead, to Freddy, to Jason, to fucking
Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein, obviously.
These are the homage in this. What pisses me off is that, okay, so we had the first Child's Play trilogy. Scary, doll horror. I love that trilogy. I think that trilogy is perfect. And then we started Bride of Chucky. We could have did Bride of Chucky, Son of Chucky, House of Chucky.
Oh, that would have been way better.
We could have kept a whole bunch of money in
Seed.
it. We could have kept them theatrical releases. It would have been such a perfect fucking second trilogy.
Now, this came out in theaters. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
But did Seed of Chucky?
In a couple theaters.
Okay, but it was limited.
I think it was limited,
Okay.
and it was just such a downgrade. Where I feel like this movie made so much money. How the hell could you not? I think
everyone loved this movie.
He got
right?
into it with Universal or something, and I think he owns certain rights. And I think they were like, "Hey, we want to bring somebody and to help you write it or something." I know everybody treats Don Mancini like he's Chucky, but he did kind of like let it fall off of a cliff. I don't know. Ronnie, you did.
The show was good, though. You didn't like the show?
I did for a while, and then it was just like, okay.
I thought it was the over-the-top stuff in Bride of Chucky. Right. I thought there was a lot of that in the TV show.
Well, they went way over the top with Seed of Chucky. But yeah, it should have been Son of Chucky, and it should have...
House of Chucky would have been cool.
Bride, Son, and House of Chucky? Come on.
Yeah.
How did they not see that? How did they not see that missed opportunity?
Yeah.
But anyways, I digress. This movie is so fucking funny. The kills are high budget.
Yep.
You've never seen Chucky surrounded by so much money.
No.
As you've seen here. And it is so...
The animatronics are fucking great in this film.
Yeah.
They feel real, both him and Tiffany.
And I'm not a huge fan of the knocked up girl and her boyfriend and best friend. They were characters I wanted to die, but you don't watch a Chucky movie to enjoy their victim stories. You know what I mean? They did fine. But
they're way more interesting characters, and it's Chucky and Tiffany.
More
interesting.
When I watch this movie, I literally say the words along with the film. Which is like, Chucky.
I've seen it enough that,
I love you. And then right with Chucky, I know.
I know.
The fucking speak and spell. The fucking spell woman.
B-I-S-D-C-A.
No, that's what shows how much you know. The bathtub scene with the Frankenstein when he fucking kills Tiffany and puts her in Tiffany's. How she takes that bride doll and makes it an edgy fucking biker chick,
dude,
with a wedding dress.
Yeah.
The road trip fun to it. I mean, it's a road trip film too.
Yes.
The fucking lines that fucking Chucky gives at the end, and it's so fucking funny. And I got to watch it, and I got to
such a bitch.
I watched it on Valentine's Day. It's a perfect horror film to watch on
Oh, I
Valentine's
agree
Day.
with that too. Yeah, that's fun.
It's so I don't know.
I'm sorry, that fight in the RV is just fucking hilarious to me.
Swedish meatball. Wow, she ain't too much of a cook, if you know what I mean, Chuck. Hey, Tim. Dishes ain't gonna wash themselves.
She's baking cookies and shit.
Making Swedish meatballs, baking cookies. The least you could do is wash one fucking dish. Then he says something about her being on the rag or something.
Yeah.
Honeymoon's over or whatever. I guess.
It's funny, man.
He's
It's
so
really funny.
married with children with this whole shit.
100%.
And he's like, "Oh, I still have the ring that you were gonna give me, Vivian Van Pelt's, the one I got off of Vivian Van Pelt. That ring's worth at least $1,000." He's just a mobster sly dude. I think I watched this movie and I decided that I was never going to be in a successful relationship for the rest of my life because I wanted to be like Chucky.
That's who you're aspiring to be. Fucked up Chucky.
Honestly, I do remember being moved by some of the things he said. Where he's like, I know this is Cedar, but he's like, "I'm Chucky the killer doll, and I fucking dig it, and I don't need no fuck." You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Like I got big things to do, man. I don't know. It's probably why I'm bad in relationships. Because I watched this movie too many times. Because
you're idolizing Bride of Chucky.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. It's tough because the second one I think is a really great sequel, right?
Child's Play 2?
Yeah. Child's
Play 2 is maybe the best.
Yeah, and it could go back and forth, but they're so different because I think that Child's Play 2 is a quality horror sequel. This one's a quality sequel that's totally just like, fuck it, let's have fun.
Number 1's the scariest. Number 2's the best. I love number 3. Bride of Chucky is the most cinematic.
Yeah.
It is peak Chucky. It is peak Child's Play.
Yeah.
Dude, kids were watching this shit. Old people were watching this shit. Middle-aged people were watching this. Horror fans were watching it. Not horror fans were watching it.
But you have a blast with it, though.
It's so fun. It's the fun.
And it's by Ronnie Yu.
Freddy versus
Jason, which is also one of those where you're like, this shouldn't work, but he brings that energy to it.
Ronnie Yu. I like to scare you, and then I make you laugh. Then I scare you, and then I make you laugh. Well, yeah, no, behind the scenes, when he was talking about making Bride of Chucky, he was like, I had this new idea. I want to scare the audience, and then I want to make them laugh, and then I want to scare them and make them laugh, and then he got the Freddy vs. Jason job because of this movie.
And he deserves it.
Yeah,
he totally deserves. He brought the same energy that this movie had to Freddy vs. Jason. Yeah. That's the only way that movie works.
Yeah,
is he just goes over the top and has
it's
fun.
Like carefree, but well done.
Yep.
He didn't care too much about continuity, but enough. He found a really good medium on how to meet the old story with the new story, and then making it really attractive to the current audience that he was dealing with.
Yes.
And then the metal soundtrack, dude. You say Bride of Chucky, and I think of Monster Magnet's Boogie Woogie King from the Mountaintop.
I love the soundtrack. Yep.
When he's jamming out, we're doing the radio.
Thunder Kiss 65.
He's like, that's what I call music. Yeah. And then them arguing about
what is this
about
shit?
Creative kills and classic kills, which is
the mirror above the bed scene's awesome.
Right, yeah. Oh, creative kills. Mm-hmm. What would Martha Stewart think? What is Martha Stewart? But a true classic never goes out of style. Although, the Pinhead kill where they killed, what's that actor's name?
John Ritter, and
then he ended up not being dead, obviously, because that wouldn't kill anybody.
No, it would fuck him up.
You think it would? Having nails in
your face?
Like that deep?
No, they're going further than that. That thing, that's going to hurt. It's not going to kill you, though.
Yeah, it's not going to kill you.
It's not going to kill you. But yeah, anyway, I love this movie. I'm really happy. Do you put this at your number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw that, I'm like...
I almost put it at my number 1, dude. It got the same one as our number 1.
I was like, ooh, number 2. But then I started thinking about it. I was like, man, I fucking love that movie a lot, though, too. I think I had it at 4.
Yeah.
Maybe. But still.
Yeah, he did something like that.
Yeah, I think it was 4, and it's only because our next film that we're going to be talking about, which we can go into it, is just, it's iconic. It started something. So,
well, I gave Bride of Chucky a 4.5, and then our number 2, I gave a 3.5. But yes,
it starts something.
It's Ring, however you want to call it, the original Ring.
Yeah,
let's call it Ringu, so we don't get it mixed.
Ringu, yes, because 2001 is the American remake.
It's Japanese. Okay.
Yep.
Yes, this movie. When I watched this movie, It is not my favorite movie in the world to watch. It's
No.
But here's the problem. Every single person in America has been spoiled on that movie. When you watch this movie the first time,
Yeah.
you knew the ending.
Yeah. Well,
Could you imagine not knowing the ending and experiencing in Japan?
It's only because
the
I
way
saw
everybody else,
I think the Ring
American
first.
version,
Yeah, you know,
and saw the spoofs and you got to watch this movie. The end, this happens.
But between this and Ju-on, though,
right,
to travel
The
across the
Japanese
Pacific to get as huge as it was, that blew up all their horror movies over there.
This is the
and then they
Japanese
were
Scream.
so big that they came to America. Most things come from America and go to other, other countries, and then they do their own style of it and everything like that. We took this style over here and made a shit ton of mediocre movies based on Japanese horror films.
Too many, and I'm pretty sure the guy that made this movie wouldn't help the American version. He had something to do with the American version.
I believe so.
But okay, so Ringu is a movie about a cursed videotape that anybody that watches it, you pop it in your VCR. Your phone rings, you answer it, nobody's there.
Mm-hmm.
And Laura says, you got, 7 days to live?
7 days, yep.
7 days. And so now we get one of the most famous Japanese actors of all time on the case, trying to help this girl figure out how to stop this from happening. So they try to solve the crime of Anna. Ours is Samara.
Ours is Samara.
Hers is Anna.
Mm-hmm.
Try to figure out the case so we can find out the truth, so we can keep this wonderfully delightful teen girl from meeting her demise from watching this tape. And it is a little slow. But that, and I just wish, this is like Sixth Sense for me. I got spoiled on Sixth Sense, and
you wish
I've
you didn't
never
know where
liked
this
Sixth
is going.
Sense because I was just waiting for the reveal of the end that I already knew.
Sixth Sense is enjoyable now because you can go back and watch it and watch how they're constructing to that ending. So it's fun
But it'll
for
never
that.
be like the same,
it'll
like the
never
first time
be
you
the
watch
first
it.
time you watch it.
And
Yeah.
I have that same problem with Ringu. But
Yeah.
this was Japanese's Scream. It revolutionized horror
It did.
cinema
Yeah.
in Japan. Whether or not it's so famous that it makes it unenjoyable. And you do have to watch some slow detective parts to get to one part that you already have ingrained in your brain.
Yeah.
The well, the girl, the hair, the nail, the eyeball.
Yeah.
And you know, and they don't really solve the case at the end of this. And
No, because they got to make 5 more sequels, I think, and then there's going to be crossovers.
well, that's a weird
with
thing because Spiral came out in 1998 too, which was the first sequel they made to Ringu, but is now considered the alternate sequel. So
Yeah,
they
it's
made
really
the
weird.
sequel to thing,
Yeah.
but then they were like, actually, that.
Well, because they made a Ring
And then
2.
they made Ringu 2, which was the original alternate sequel that became the official sequel.
Yeah.
And then they made Ringu 3 and 4.
One of them's like Ring 0 or something like that, and then they start crossing over with the bitch from The Grudge.
Yeah.
Too, whatever her name is.
So they really, really did a lot of things. And this is revolutionary J horror. And I do wish that I could have experienced this the way Japanese people did.
Yeah.
But great film, great cinema. The remaster, I don't know if it's a remaster or whatever, but whatever I watched on fucking AMC was fucking fantastic. Great tension, great characters. From a culture that I don't really understand. I'm not a big on reading subtitles either.
Yeah.
But this movie is easy to follow for a Japanese film.
Yep.
And fun to watch and just epic ending.
It's not as heavy with the Japanese lore, because I know like ghosts are very ingrained in their culture and have a lot of significant meaning to them.
Yeah.
So sometimes you watch some of their movies and you're like, why is it doing this? Because we just don't understand it because it's a cultural thing. But this isn't.
The new slasher generation of America, when Scream happened, it changed our old slasher culture.
Oh, it did.
This one looked at ghosts a different way than Japanese horror looked at ghosts.
Yeah.
Changed the game. It's a game changer.
You know, okay, question to you. Ju-on or Ringu?
Ringu.
See, I'm a Ju-on guy. That Grudge gets me.
I'm a Jew off.
You're a Jew off. I Jew on. You Jew off. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's something about a little kid without a shirt on that meows at you. Freaks me out.
Teriyaki Benihana.
Yes, the scary movie. Or no, is that a haunted house or is that scary movie? Okay.
Benihana, teriyaki, Mitsubishi.
Do you think we should ever do the scary movie franchise?
I don't know, maybe.
Can we do that as a legitimate horror podcast?
I mean, we could, but
with fans all over the world.
We could, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's The Ring. I guess that's all we're going to say about The Ring. Let me look at my notes and make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think there were movies that we both preferred more than this one, but to not give it its due for the significance and cultural impact it had
it almost
in
should
Japan
be
and
one.
here. Yeah.
But guess what? It's not, because
we did go with our hearts on this
there
one.
is a guy named Robert Rodriguez.
In his prime.
Well, he took somebody else's script. Yeah, and well,
that was in his prime. Well, he was doing Desperado, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay, let's slow down. El Mariachi.
You're right. El Mariachi, Desperado, From Dusk Till Dawn.
What's next?
Yeah. Predators was definitely post 2000.
This was at the end of his prime.
This is 1998. I think the last film that I really enjoyed of his was Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
What about Machete?
Oh, Planet Terror.
What about Stab 3?
1998's number one is The Faculty, by Robert Rodriguez.
Josh Hartnett's first movie. He's the reason why messy hair is cool to teens even
Was this
today.
his first, or was it, did we ever look up the dates on whether H2O came out?
He did this first.
Because wasn't he introduced as?
Right.
Yeah.
First year of acting.
What a great year,
Josh
though.
Hartnett.
H2 year and The Faculty for him.
H2 year.
H2 year.
H2 year.
It's better than H2O.
I used to have dreams about this movie. I used to have dreams that I had Zeke's car. I had Zeke's haircut, and I started wearing V-necks with long sleeve shirts underneath.
God, we are the same person sometimes. I wore a black shirt and a white undershirt.
I wanted to be
all
Zeke
the time.
so bad. He was so cool.
I did too.
Even though now, when I watched it this time, Elijah Wood's character was maybe my favorite this time around. This is pre-Frodo, fucking Elijah Wood being one of the best nerds I've ever seen.
He's great, yeah. Yep.
Hard nostalgia. I wanted to be Zeke. Now I wish I would have ended up being
I still want to be Zeke.
Breakfast Club meets Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
That's exactly how I would describe it. Yep.
Robert Rodriguez, most American, but I don't know. See, you say that it's him at his best, but this is kind of like his sellout movie, isn't it?
No.
But he was a great pick. I think he did a great job mixing action, drama, and comedy.
Oh, God, yeah. He got the perfect feel of those 80s Hughes school ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Pretty in Pinks, the Breakfast Clubs. You got all that feel.
Alien and action.
And Alien Invasion.
And he's great at action.
And there's some good quality, like, slasher stuff in here, too. Like the opening sequence with Robert Patrick is still pretty damn effective.
Well, and then it was the guy who casted Elijah Wood in this movie introduced him to Peter Jackson. It was this horror.
Was it Weinstein that did that?
That introduced him to Peter Jackson.
Wasn't this a Dimension film back in the day?
Oh yeah.
So it probably was the Weinsteins.
But I actually think it was like the FX guy that was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be doing effects in this movie. I think you should meet Peter Jackson and you should talk to him about being Frodo."
That's awesome.
Because he did great. Scat is no-dose caffeine pills, ibuprofen.
And household chemicals, he said.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Made me want to do fake drugs, though, when I was younger. Also not good.
Oh, my God.
The Thing homage. They take the scat, it dehydrates you, it pulls you out. These alien bugs need water to multiply and grow and thrive. Interesting script choice to make speed be the only thing that can kill your teachers.
Oh, here's the sellout. Spy Kids. That's what I'm looking at his filmography.
Which was the movie he did after this?
Yeah.
He did
Spy Kids in 2001.
And this is 98.
Yeah, but it was technically his first film after this. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So but he just wanted to make kids happy. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, then he went on to do Once Upon a Time in Mexico. I guess Sin City was
This
pretty.
is the end of his.
Sin City was 2005, though. I guess that was huge when it came out.
I would say Robert Patrick, the bad guy in Terminator 2.
Dude, he's great in this
doing
film.
the same run that he did in Terminator.
He's virtually the same guy. He's just not liquid metal in this
right.
one.
His mind isn't even in control of his own.
Being chased. I like that.
I don't think anybody should run unless they're being chased.
Being chased.
I
like that.
Shooter McGavin's Elijah Wood's dad too.
Yeah. He took the porn. Oh, and watching it this time.
What about Jon Stewart? Casted as the teacher. Daily Show, Jon Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did fucking fantastic.
No, he's great in this one.
It made me wonder why he didn't do more movies after Half Baked and I don't know. Janine Garofalo film.
I always forget that he was an actor before. Yeah. He's now this like
political comedian,
pretty much. Podcaster, everything. So
Salma Hayek gets thrown into the movie because Robert Rodriguez loves her.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
I mean that.
In her unsexiest role of his so far.
This cast is unbelievable.
It's
they also
stacked.
have the chick from Carrie as the other teacher.
Yep.
They have Famke Janssen
as
the nerdy teacher, gone hot teacher. And you were saying that you think she's so hot. I was way more into the principal.
Oh my God. So Frasier's wife from Cheers.
That's who that is?
Lilith. Yeah.
Okay.
Looked god awful. And then I'm watching her in this one. I'm like, wait, why? What is this? What is this feeling I have in my pants?
I like how Stokely was the weirdo.
Clea Duvall.
But if you were to look at cool people today, Stokely's literally the coolest person in the group.
She is. Yeah.
She's the most trendy. She's the most hippest.
You don't really see girls like Jordana Brewster anymore. What's her name in this one?
The popular girl that actually is in Yearbook and hangs out with the nerds.
Editor in chief and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, she was very Molly Ringwald, but
Wait, are we talking about the same one? The bitchy one? Or you're talking about
the popular girl that was dating the football player.
You think she was Molly Ringwald? I think the blonde girl was more like a Molly Ringwald. Yeah. Actually, no, Stokely was more of the Molly Ringwald one.
No, Stokely was the basket case. The Mexican girl was Molly Ringwald.
I know, but after I just came back from a Pretty in Pink screening recently that they just saw it in theater, she's very Molly Ringwald in that.
I know my Molly Ringwald. Okay.
I know you do. I know you're a big John Hughes fan.
Yeah.
I know you are. I look at your letterbox. I respect
right.
your litter box.
You better respect my litter box.
Don't shit my litter box.
better not
your
get
letter
you
box.
In my litter box. But yeah, the cast, amazing. The story, so much fun. High school movies in the 90s were just something else. And everybody in this movie was not that famous, but either became famous or went on to do great things. And the explosions, the aliens, the effects, sometimes a little CGI, but
they have a lot of practical stuff, though.
It's hard to make
there's
something that you don't know what looks like.
There's a big practical monster in it.
And I will say that I knew the blonde girl that you were saying that you thought was maybe Molly Ringwald. I knew that she was.
Looking back at it, it's hard not to.
Because of Breakfast Club. She's the only one that doesn't have a Breakfast Club counterpart.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a good point. Yeah.
She did not fit in the scenario.
Yeah.
I knew it. And I would have saw her finger when she unhooked the pen.
See, that's the scene, right? That's the scene that, like, throws you off. Yeah.
The Thing scene.
The Thing scene.
You don't love that scene?
I love that scene. Okay. I love it.
The gimping was a little off. That's not how you laugh when you do speed.
Yeah.
He's tweaking. Let him fucking tweak.
Let him fucking tweak. Most of the time, she's really a bitch. And that one even gets Josh Hartnett. Yeah. Even he starts laughing at that. I love that.
My house is destroyed.
Oh, man.
But that's our number one faculty.
So it's funny because I'm watching the trailer for Ready or Not 2.
Okay.
Right? And one of the main bad guys in that is Sean Hatosi or whatever his
Elijah
name is.
Wood?
No.
Elijah Wood's in that movie too, you know.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, so we got a little faculty reunion.
Oh, yeah.
there.
And then, the jock.
The jock, yeah.
Yeah.
God, why can't I remember his name? I've seen this movie 100 fucking times.
Casey. Well, Casey is his character's name, but
yes,
I don't know his name.
yes, Casey is one of them.
No, Casey is Elijah Wood. No, is he? Whatever.
Doesn't matter. The guy that quits football, we all know him, right? Yeah. He does not even, like, when I saw him in the Ready or Not 2 trailer, I'm like, holy shit, time has not been kind to you. Like, did you get some, like...
It's been a long time.
28 years. But his, like, face is, like, really, like, rectangular now.
Not everybody.
And you're seeing this little kid, right? But he's great in it, too.
Yeah.
He's great. And I've seen him as an adult actor now, and he grew up to do good things.
Hey, so. Zeke, I need some more scat, man. I lost it.
Got any more?
It.
I like...
and Stokely cries.
I like the two kind of junkies that are there. One of them is that Danny Masterson guy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. That 70s show. Yeah.
You got any more in your car?
Yeah. How about your car? How about your house?
How about
your locker, bud?
I want all of it.
No.
Like,
use in moderation. He said Josh Hartnett says something so cool.
I swear to God, I dressed like him.
Well, and they wanted him to comb his hair, and he was like, dude. And he had to stand up and be like, dude, the messy hair is going to be what makes Zeke cool.
I mean,
he had to fight them on the hair.
It was. Watching it last week, though, I was like, what the fuck is that haircut? It's almost like he cut it back there and then
cut it himself without a mirror.
And then he like slicked it back, like up. Everything was down except for the back.
It's like a shitty bowl cut.
It's like a duck.
A poor person.
It's like a duck's ass back there. You know what I mean?
Cool though.
It was cool. He's kind of got the same haircut in H2O as well.
All right, let's recap the top 10. Number 10, Ben Affleck's Phantoms. It's not his movie. Dean Koontz's Phantoms. Number 10, Phantoms. Number 9, Strangeland. Number 8, Deep Rising. Number 7, Pi. Number 6, Urban Legend. Number 5, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Number 4, Halloween H2O. Number 3, Bride of Chucky. Number 2, Ringu. Number 1, The Faculty. Pretty good fucking list.
Yeah.
I honestly think that this is...
We gave... I would say probably 10 years ago, both you and I were probably saying the 90s suck for horror. There wasn't anything coming out.
I never said that. That's you. Remember on our first podcast, you were like second favorite decade.
All right. How about this?
I think 90s beats 70s. I still do. Still to this day.
How about this? The majority of the horror community out there said that the 90s was shit.
Yeah.
But as we go back every year for this podcast... In the 90s.
I always look second most forward to the 90s, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty damn good.
80s is
there
good.
was some good stuff out there.
I have a lot of fun revisiting the 90s. There is some dorky-ass shit. It's cringy, but that works for horror, man. It works for horror.
Yeah. No, it does. And I think enough time is removed. It's crazy. When I was watching The Faculty, I said it probably half a dozen times. This movie is 28 years old now.
Yeah.
28
vividly
years
remember
old.
it
I was
coming
like,
out.
God damn. It made me
Some
feel.
of my first memories are like around the time this movie came out.
But the good thing is that I think enough time has passed now to where you can like look at those 90s movies and be like, oh, these movies were of a time. Like
Yeah.
you get that same like feeling when you watch 80s movies, right? Just don't make them like this anymore.
Well, and that adds to our age too. You know,
Yeah.
when we were becoming people, these were the movies that guided us into being people. Because you're not a person until you're 13, 12 or 13.
I wasn't a person until I was 26.
I mean, this was our.
I wasn't a real
this was
boy.
our coming of age films, man.
Yeah. No, it was.
These were the films that formed us into the millennials that we are today.
That's probably why we have so much love for the movies like I Still Know What You Did Last Summer and things like that, you know.
Yeah, and why we're so carefree about drugs that we don't understand.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no dose and household chemicals. I don't care how big of a fucking genius he is. He's still 19 years old.
That was such a bad idea
to do that.
To put this in that movie.
Yeah, because that was the one thing that saved the world.
Scott,
drugs.
when I was younger, I put...
How did you do that? What did you put in there?
Ibuprofen, pretty much.
Ibuprofen. So
I sold them to people when I was...
You were such a Zeke.
I was.
God.
I wanted to be. I don't know if I was that cool.
I never had that cool car. Damn.
Well, I used to have dreams about that car, man. That Nova.
Yeah.
What was it? A Nova 79?
Yeah, something like that.
79 Nova with a fucking black. With
And
a red
he drives it into the school parking lot like he's got the biggest dick in the entire town.
He drives it everywhere like it's the big. When he changed that fucking gear.
You don't think he would have been expelled just for driving it into a parking lot like that?
Get in the car, Breakfast Club. You gotta go get my drugs.
God, I love it. I love the movie. Yeah, if you haven't seen The Faculty, see it. All right. Should we do some horror kudos?
Horror kudos. Let's do it. Best cover or poster from 1998, was it?
Oh,
Bride
God.
of Chucky.
Okay.
Ringu. Phantoms. Faculty. Psycho remake. Or Dark City.
Ooh.
I was actually stuck between the Psycho remake and Bride of Chucky. Bride of Chucky was simple and it kind of did what 1998 movie covers did and put the two faces on there and then. But there was something about the Bride of Chucky one where it looked more animated or drawn or artistic.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to say the Psycho remake.
Well, it was very Scream-like with the color palette and everything like that.
It was every movie that came out that time like.
Faculty, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and what other movies are on
Well,
our list?
okay,
They all had the exact same.
The Phantoms cover.
Yes, that one too.
Used the exact same faces. Rose McGowan's face is the same face from Scream poster. They just flipped it. Ben Affleck was from fucking a different movie that he was in. Fucking whatever. And then Lev Schreiber, also the Scream face. They just used different pictures with different haircuts.
Well, they're the same studios, right?
Yeah.
Dimension. Yeah, Dimension.
So
again.
they own these things. And
Dimension owns
crap.
this year.
Yeah.
In general.
Pretty
I
much.
mean, Faculty, H2O.
It owns 1995 to 2000. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Dimension. I got excited when I would see Dimension films pop up on a screen.
Yeah.
Urban Legends wasn't terrible, but yeah, maybe it's Psycho. Maybe that's the best thing.
I think it was Psycho. I know you hate that movie, but
I don't hate it. I just think it's pointless.
yeah, in comparison. All right. Best music, was it The Faculty with The Offsprings, The Kids Aren't Alright.
I listened to the piss out of that.
Bride of Chucky with, I don't know, metal and rock songs.
Listen to the piss out of that one too.
Strangeland, Halloween at H2O, because we did have a Carpenter-esque.
It did, and Creed.
Psycho remake.
Was there anything different?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember.
Disturbing Behavior also had a pretty good
Yeah.
soundtrack that I liked. I can't think of it now. Or Blade. They had some pretty good techno in it.
I was gonna say it would have good techno, but I'm gonna give it to Bride of Chucky, even though I listened to the hell out of the Faculty soundtrack and that one Creed song from H2O. What's This Life For?
Yeah.
Oh my God! First album Creed is still.
I'm saying Strangeland because
amazing.
They actually made songs for that movie, and there's movies that you could only hear in that movie, like that Dee Snider Tool song.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So, yeah, that's one for Psycho, one for Strangeland.
I've never been that big of a Tool guy. I've been more of like that Rob Zombie, that type of metal. So that would be more of my
Stupid
Bride of
boy
Chucky
metal compared to smart guy metal.
I mean, I get the appeal, I like
Perfect Circle better.
No, I'd go Tool before Perfect Circle. Yeah, definitely not.
Anyways,
anywho,
Gore Award.
Ooh.
Was it Decapitated, that trauma film, Bride of Chucky, Ringu, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend, Blade, or The Faculty? And part of me wanted to give it to Blade because there was so much blood in it, and maybe more blood than any other movies.
Him burning that fat vampire too is kind of gross to me still.
Yeah, but I also don't like
it's not
CGI
gore.
ash and shit.
I don't either.
So I'm giving it to you. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Actually, I think those were the most
got some
inventive kills. And
yeah, I was gonna go Bride of Chucky. I really love the gay best friend exploding upon impact. Yeah, there's some really good kills in that one.
All right. Bride of Chucky, or Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Best story, was it Ringu, Bride of Chucky, Pi, Subspecies 4, Phantoms, even though it didn't make sense, Urban Legend, or Dark City, which also didn't make sense, but it did inspire somebody to make a movie called The Matrix. I'm giving it to Urban Legends. Did
you ever see the director's cut of Dark City?
No, which
it's better.
Really want to.
Yeah, it's better. You're gonna give it to
Urban Legend because they took all those tiny stories and they blended it together to make a story that made sense with good pacing that didn't seem.
I guess that's the most cohesive one. I was thinking like Pi would be the most original,
most wild,
yeah.
Right,
but it. Does it make sense, or is it just ambiguous?
Ringu is now an old tale that's been retold and retold and retold.
Yeah,
but I'm giving it to Urban Legends. I think that was the best.
Okay, yeah, no, I like that.
Best director, was it Robert Rodriguez for The Faculty, Ronnie Yu for Bride of Chucky, Haido Nakatara from Ringu, Darren Aronofsky from Pi, Steve Miner in Halloween H2O, Ted Nicoloi for Subspecies 4.
Oh, Ted Nicoloi.
Gus Van Sant in the Psycho remake, John Carpenter in Vampires, Dario Argento in Phantom of the Opera, or Brian Usna for Dentist 2.
Oh, really? He did Dentist 2.
He did
not
Dentist
his best.
1
Not his best work.
2. No, not his best.
That doesn't feel like Brian Usna films.
Well, I watched it, and I could see some connections to Return of the Living Dead 3.
Yeah.
And that was more the time.
Yeah, okay.
But
I see now that, yeah. Because I always go back to the Reanimator sequels and Society.
Right. But yeah, and then late 90s, he had a different vibe.
Yeah. Okay. That's
so,
good.
But I'm giving it to Robert Rodriguez, man. I think that was... I think he directed
I'm going to give it to Ronnie Yu just because...
Because he scared you and then he made you laugh.
Well, that franchise was dead, though.
Yeah.
Before he came along with that fourth film.
And then it fell off without him after it. So
yeah,
I guess. All right. Best actor.
If Bride of Chucky wasn't as fun, I don't think we would have got all the Chucky to this day. Like the TV series wouldn't have happened.
Right.
Seed of Chucky should have never happened, but it did cause them to make a more serious like trilogy or two films or whatever. Can't remember how many came out after that.
3.
Curse, Cult, and
it's trilogy 2 trilogy TV show,
which is 3 seasons.
Yeah, there you go.
What the hell? But anyway, I don't think that happens without Bride of Chucky.
Best actor 1998. Josh Hartnett for The Faculty and Halloween H2O.
Fuck yeah.
Elijah Wood for The Faculty. Brad Dourif as Chucky and Bride of Chucky. Hiro Uki in The Ring. I'm not even going to try.
Please don't.
Dee Snider as Captain Howdy in Strangeland. Freddie Prinze Jr. as Ray, and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Ben Affleck being the bomb in The Phantoms, yo. Jared Leto in Urban Legends. Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates. James Woods being James Woods in Vampires. Wesley Snipes as Blade, or Stephen Dorff in Blade.
It's Josh Hartnett.
Hands down.
Yeah.
He's got 2 of them, and they were the 2 best. So, I mean, you could say Brad Dourif is Chucky, but he was just a voice. Come on, he was a voice. I mean, I don't, Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
I still like him in that. I know he's bad.
Best Actress, 1998. Was it Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany? Naniko in Ringu. Linda Cardinelli in Strangeland.
Cardinellini?
Thank you. Jennifer Love Hewitt, or Jennifer Love Huge Tits. I still know she last time. Or Jamie Lee Curtis in H2O. Rose McGowan in Phantoms and in Devil in the Flesh. Alicia Witt in Urban Legend. Katie Holmes in Disturbing Behavior. Jennifer Connelly in Dark City, or Aza Argento in Phantom of the Opera. Say it. Count to 3 and say it.
Oh, there were so many. I
Jennifer Tilly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She voiced and did Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly. Best supporting character that wasn't a main character, but was also a character in a movie that made a difference in the movie. Was it Robert Patrick as the T2 guy in The Faculty? I think as the coach. Was it Robert Englund in Strangeland and Urban Legends? Was it Jack Black as the Jamaican stoner? Was it Jeffrey Combs and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer? LL Cool J in H2O. Lev Schreiber in Phantoms. Tara Reid in Urban Legends. William H. Macy in Psycho. Kiefer Sutherland in Dark City, or Chris Christopherson in Blade.
Kiefer Sutherland was good. I'm going to give it to LL Cool J. I thought he's a memorable supporting character.
Yeah. I was stuck between Jack Black and Robert Englund, but I'm going to give it to Robert Englund because he did 2 of them.
Well, he did 2 of them, but they were just kind of like, meh, roles, right? Jack Black's memorable.
Yeah, I was stuck between them. I don't know. Robert Englund. I'm still saying Robert.
All right, give it to horror legend.
Best creature or bad guy? Was it the monster in The Faculty? Anna, the girl in The Ring. Chucky, the Phantom or Phantoms? In Phantoms?
Or the evil? The
The
mysterious
evil? Coach, Robert Patrick as Coach. Math was a bad guy.
Math is the scariest one of all, for
Michael
sure.
Myers in H2O, The Fisherman, I Still Know She Did Last Summer. Dee Snider in Strangeland, Radu, Subspecies 4. Norman Bates, Phantom of the Opera, or Baldwin.
Oh no,
Baldwin. Math or Baldwin?
Is it Math or Baldwin? As the scariest.
Bad guy or creature. It's got to be Chucky.
Yeah, I was thinking, Anna from The Ring.
Math.
Ringu. Math is pretty Math still scares me to this day. I hate it.
Baldwin.
He was just
abusive.
He was so abusive.
Cruel.
Yeah.
Unintelligent. Racist.
It just felt like that's how he behaves on Thanksgiving at the Baldwin house. Like, oh, fuck. Daniel's here again.
All right.
You're out of
Babe or
booze.
crush? Was it Jennifer Tilly, the faculty principal, Michelle Williams from H2O, Jodie Lynn O'Keefe from H2O, Brandy from I Still Know, Jennifer Love Hewitt from I Still Know, Tara Reid from Urban Legend, Rose McGowan from 2 of them, Julianne Moore from Psycho Remake, Cheryl Lee from Vampires, Katie Holmes, Jennifer Connelly, or Aza Argento.
There's some good ones in that one.
Some babes. We were 13, just looking up. And I was stuck between... I wanted to give it Jennifer Connelly, but I can't because it wasn't her best performance. Jennifer Tilly, I gotta say, to this day, if you asked me to create my perfect woman, I would give her Jennifer Tilly's voice.
Her voice.
But,
I don't. Okay. Not what I thought you were gonna say.
but I'm gonna go Rose McGowan.
Okay.
For Phantoms and Devil in the Flesh. Something about her snarky. She's got a cool voice too. Just something about it. It was Rose McGowan's time, right there.
There.
Like,
she hadn't shaved her head yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Famke Janssen. She was also in Deep Rising.
Okay.
And which you didn't see. So just as pretty.
Most savage scene in 1998, was it the old lady rotting in the shower in The Faculty?
That would really change me.
That's gross.
Honest. The feet walking in was just, it was really gross.
Yeah. Drill to your brain and pie. Norman Bates masturbation. Every time I write Bates, it says Nate. Like it automaticely changes back to Nate.
Normal Nate's
so
masturbation.
It says Norman Nate's masturbate.
Oh god.
D. Snyder talking so much. Or the dental work on the dentist too.
D. Snyder talking so much is the yeah. That is pretty brutal.
You know, pain and penises pierce.
He wanted it to be so much more poignant than it was. He thought he was so good. Yeah.
Drill to the brain.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, really, that's the only thing that makes that movie questionably horror, right?
Yeah. Kill. Best kill. Was it Jon Stewart in The Faculty? The goth boyfriend of Bride of Chucky, who is Patricia Arquette's cousin.
Alexis Arquette.
Who was a man and now is a woman. And you can see it in that transformation scene in that movie. H2O decapitation by Jamie Lee Curtis. Jack Black's death and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Robert Englund's death in Strangeland. Or the shower scene remake in Psycho. Halloween H2O decapitation scene at the end of Halloween H2O. Or the skate to face is a good death.
Skate to face, yeah. If there wasn't an 8, if there was no resurrection, I would say it's the final scene of Halloween H2O. But unfortunately, as you ruined it for me, you've ruined that timeline for me. You reminded me that 8 exists.
It is part of it. All right, best ending. Was it the ending of Pi? Happy ending, no math. Was it?
That is such a
No more math.
No more math.
Was it Bride of Chucky? Chucky baby. Was it Ringu? You did not put my soul at rest, and I still kill people that watch the tape. Or was it the Halloween H2O decapitation?
This is best ending.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with H2O on this one because this one just really pumped me.
Bride of Chucky, Son of Chucky.
That would have been my second.
Didn't go anywhere with
the grave site scene is just so cool with the thunder and lightning and man. But
all right, your favorite part, the night awards. Jacoby Maytal costume cosplay award.
Yep.
What would you like to see Jacoby dress up as? Tiffany from Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Anna, the Ringu girl. D. Snyder in Strangeland. Radu or Ben Affleck in Phantoms.
Jacoby's gonna get a haircut then?
That's what I picked. Ben Affleck in Phantoms. Just
He's
go over
the
there
bomb.
being pompous.
No,
I'm in charge here.
I want to see him as Tiffany, to be honest with you.
Tiffany,
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty good. Otherwise, Anna, the Ringu girl, coming out of the well, all soaking wet.
Yeah, that's more Kayla. But anyway, with the hair.
Right. She could actually do that pretty good. What are you picking? Tiffany?
Tiffany. Oh yeah. If I want to see Jacoby cosplay, I want him to go all out.
The Dracula Dance Award. Bloodbath scene in Blade. Just put Dracula underneath those sprinklers and
Blade wouldn't have even killed him. You would have saw his dance moves and been like, "You live."
Yeah. The Blue Poly 2 Fight Award, was it?
The Fight Award. You know, Paul, always known for his fighting.
Well, he started here with Action Creeps.
That's true.
And it's coming up about Action Creeps time.
I was just going to say, it's been a while since we did a Savage Action Creeps.
It's coming. James Woods versus everyone. Blade versus Stephen Dorff. Or Jon Stewart versus Josh Hartnett.
I like that one.
That's the one I picked.
There's nothing cooler than Zeke ripping off the
and then
paper
his
cutter.
Fingers, and then the fingers run away like bugs, and he's like, sorry, teach. Class is over. School's out.
He's not saying any of those things.
He says something.
He does say something, but it's... Sorry, Teach. For people that haven't seen that movie, we're just making the coolest characters sound so stupid.
He said something.
School's out.
He said something. What's the best tape you got from 1998?
Oh, let's see. I've got many in this year. I've got The Faculty, H2O, Still Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legends, Vampires, and I think that's where it ends.
You don't have the Psycho remake?
I do not. Could you believe it? Could you believe it? Oh, and I have Phantasm 4, I guess. And Blade. But, oh
yeah, I have Blade too. I didn't even pull it out. I didn't even think of that.
No one does. No one does.
Coming up next in horror films, we have a big early March here.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
Or no, wait, we're talking early March here.
Yep. This is coming out on March
The Bride.
1st. The Bride on the 6th, right?
Was going to come out last year. And then they shelved it and then brought it back.
Yeah.
I think this movie's going to be kind of cool, but I think as far as horror movies go, I think it's going to be more of a drama with nods to other characters. And
it looks like an undead Bonnie and Clyde film.
Yeah,
so
I think I'm going to be a little bit let down from this. But also, Dolly. Have you been seeing ads?
I have.
For Dolly, which is like a Shudder movie with
looks
Stifler
like
in it.
Super 8 filmed. Photography type
Dude,
thing.
I think this is gonna be secretly really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm excited. When's that drop?
I don't think it's coming to our theaters.
No, I thought it was just going to drop on Shudder.
I think and that's around the 13th. I think it is.
Okay.
Also that same day, Undertone, the horror movie Undertone, all about sound.
Oh,
look up Undertone.
Okay.
You haven't seen the trailer to this?
March 6th, actually. It's Dolly comes out, so I think that drops. Undertone, huh?
Undertone.
No, I don't know what this is.
It's like somebody sound.
The host of a popular paranormal podcast becomes haunted by terrifying recordings mysteriously sent her way. Creepy audio gets me in horror films.
Yeah.
So does this have it? Like White Noise, I think is an incredibly scary film, even though it's not a great one.
Right. And I think this one will come to our theaters.
March 13th, yeah.
And then the last movie to come out before the middle of next month is Scared to Death.
Oh, okay.
Bill Moseley and that chick from The Conjuring.
Yep. Lynn Shay.
Thank you.
Jasper, a young filmmaker, seizes a chance to direct when his crew attends a seance in a haunted children's shelter. Trapped inside, they are haunted by ghostly orphans and a sinister force.
And a lot
comedy horror.
A lot of people have seen this movie, and it actually has a pretty high rating already.
It says it came out in 2024,
but it's being released to theaters.
So I mean, sure, it came out in film festivals and whatnot, but it should have came out last year.
Right.
The fact that they delayed it to 2026.
So I'm going to give The Bride a nah. Dolly, Undertone, I don't know. And Scared to Death, probably thumbs down.
Oh, I'm 3 yes. 3 for 4 yes.
3 for 4 yes. No on which one? No, The Bride gets a no yes?
Scared to Death. I don't think that it's going to be good.
Oh, but you think The Bride, Dolly, and Undertone are all going to be fantastic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Just one more yes.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
You only get 3 S's.
Yes.
3 S's out of 4.
Yes.
Yep. Well, and Ready or Not 2, well, that'll be for the next episode. We'll talk about that. Yep.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so Scream ranking 1 through 7 will all be on there. There will be spoilers on that one, so go watch Scream 7. That one will come out mid-March. Of course, we'll give you some spoiler warnings, but it's going to be a lot more fun if you see the 7th one in theaters. So go to your theater, see it in the next 2 weeks, and then let's talk about it. Next episode.
Word.
Jew
on and Jew out.
A Jew out? A Jew am. Whatever. What next?
We already gave it away.
The Scream franchise.
But our next episode, Sydney, will be the Scream rank. Does it even sound like Scream?
Not really. I'm sorry.
Officially licensed.
Maybe if Ghostface ordered at a Wendy's drive-thru, then yes.
Nate.
What you got to do is point your mouth away and just leave the speaker on the microphone.
Oh, yeah, because it's probably picking up both.
Yeah. But
We'll get it better for next time.
maybe.
I'm gonna do the whole podcast.
I think there's only so much you can do with that voice box. The officially licensed voice box of Scream that